Ladies and gentlemen, good morning.
Good morning.
And welcome to Airliners Live. Hope you're all well. Say hello in the chat that you're watching in, guys. We're bringing you live coverage of the Virgin Atlantic 747 G-VROM to depart from Manchester at around midday, we think.
Yeah.
But we're going to do you a little show first, obviously. Myself and Liz and Mrs. Airliners Live in the commentary box today. Hello.
Oh, hello.
There she is. She's just off camera, just over there. She's not woke up yet. And then we got upstairs, Mr. Brownbill.
Hello, hello. How are you doing?
Oh, what a beautiful voice.
Hello. How's
Oh.
it going, ladies and gents? I'm back behind the camera, as I should be.
We'll show you the view that Andy's got from up there. There it is. That's not the aircraft that's going to be leaving today, but it's a fantastic view of Manchester Airport. And stand by while I just block someone who's advertising in the channel. There we go. It's a great view of Manchester Airport. We can see straight over the fence. And we're going to bring you really good coverage today of the departure. We're on 2-3s, so the aircraft will be rotating straight towards us. So we'll get a fantastic view as it rotates off the runway. Quite a bit of rain this morning, wasn't there?
It was, but it's cleared up a bit now.
Yeah, it's looking nice.
I can see the sun slightly behind the clouds.
Okay. Good. And the runway is slightly damp as well. So hopefully, if it stays like this, we should get a really nice spray as it comes off the as it rotates off the runway. We'll jump in the chats and say a quick hello. I'll hand over to Liz for a second while I make a few changes. Won't be a second.
Right, morning Jane, David, Carol, Cameron, Jill, Justin, Cole. Hang on. Who else have we got? Ian. Morning Kirsty, Angela, Loopy, Rob.
Plenty of people.
Mel, Tom, yeah.
Loads on YouTube as well.
Loads of people in this morning.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are aware that our YouTube coverage has been slightly lacking in terms of us reading the chat. We are now rectified that issue. So if you're watching us on YouTube, a huge welcome to you. We are now watching the chat, and we give everyone a big shout out. So welcome to Gary, Jetski, Sabira, Steve, Jade chats as well. It's quite windy today, ladies and gents, so you'll have to bear with us. Andy, just do me a favour and try your dynamic towards the air. Let's do that. A million times better. Don't worry about the shotgun.
Okay. So, can I talk like this? Is that alright?
You certainly can, yeah.
Problem is the commentary when that happens.
That's alright. I mean, we're going to pick that up on the shotgun anyway as well, aren't we?
Yeah, I'll leave both on.
Leave both on, but we've got the option. Oscar Echo Lima Uniform Alpha. Just on the way in to signature by the looks of that. Nice biz trip. But thank you very much, Steve. Appreciate that.
Cheers, Steve.
Legend, thank you, mate. Let's see that as well. Okay, so we'll flick back over. We got our support view. There we are, ladies and gents. So we're in a little setup. Nice and dry. Nice and warm. Hopefully it stays dry for Brownbill outside. But if he doesn't, it's he's got all his waterproofs on from head to tippy toe.
I am prepared for the worst. Don't worry.
He is. He is. So, yeah, we got quite a bit of a wait for the 747. It's going to be departing about midday. But we do have aircraft moving as well up until that point. So we thought it'd be good to bring you a full show from the RVP. And we've got a BizJet on the roll now, so we'll switch over to that and give you a good view, guys. Good morning, Spotting TV. Welcome to the chat. How busy is the viewing mound? Not too busy at the moment, but obviously there's a couple of hours to go until the aircraft actually leave, so I would expect that to get quite a bit busier. But there's already a full set of photographers set up on all of the benches and along the front edge. So if you want to get down, then I suggest you get down pretty soon. Jan, good morning to you. Hello, #VIP. Thanks for all the new VIPs that have signed up to us recently. The Aeroflot departed about 15 minutes ago, Justin, I'm afraid.
Is that what that was?
Yeah.
I did wonder.
The Aeroflot, yeah. Well, I wondered because I was over there talking to Peter from the Aviation Society. Big shout out to the Aviation Society. And I didn't know what it was either. And it was only when it rotated there I realised it was the Aeroflot.
I'm glad I'm not the only one that didn't know.
Yeah. You don't see them regularly at Manchester,
No.
though, to be fair. It's something we don't see very often. And don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, on Bank Holiday Monday on the 31st, which is this Bank Holiday Monday coming up, we will be live for our charity live stream from the RVP, raising money for Macmillan Cancer Support and Manchester Mind. We've already got the donation page set up already, so if you do want to go and donate towards that, guys, we'd really appreciate it. Let's get us towards our total goal of £2,000 for this month. If we can beat that, I mean, listen, let's smash it. I'm all down for beating that. We raised 2,500 last year. Obviously, things are a lot different this year, so we've got £2,000 as our goal. Fantastic charities. We're going to be live for at least 4 hours of plane spotting on that Monday, so plenty of content to enjoy on that one. It's going to be a normal show, but we will be raising money, guys. We will be asking for your donations all the way through the show. If that's not something that particularly sits well with you, then just don't tune in for that show, guys, because we will be making plenty of donations. For plenty of donations throughout the main show there. You can just see Mrs. Airliners Live step into the building. There she is. There was a wave. There she is. First time on the big show. And it's going to be a good show. What's that?
It's been here for years.
You've not been in this building, though. It's the first time in here. Let's have a look who else is in the show.
Way out the toilets.
Oh, right. Okay, that's never good, is it? I'm glad I handed you the microphone to let everybody know that. What's the reg of the other Virgin Atlantic in the shot? Stand by. I will get them for you.
I know the names of them. They are...
You can see that one here. G-VROM is
Yeah.
the... I can see Andy just zooming in
there's
for us
Forever
there.
Young,
Yep.
and is it Ruby Tuesday that's left here still?
Yes, it is.
Yeah,
Ruby Tuesday.
it's them two that are
There
there.
he is, Brown Bill coming to the rescue then. Oh, jeez. Let's have a look what's going on in here. Logan, how's it going, mate? Welcome. Steve, good morning to you. If you are in YouTube, we are monitoring the YouTube chat, so feel free to get involved, guys. And if you're watching on Facebook, we'd massively appreciate you sharing the stream. Let's get as many viewers in here as possible. Support your local channel. We'd really appreciate it. We've got Ken and Sarah over on Southside as well. A big shout out to them. I hope they're both keeping dry over there. And it's going to be a good show, guys.
That's probably why it's rained. The curse of Southside.
Have they brought it with them, do you
Yeah.
think? Will you be having a bucket on the day? I probably won't be doing Kirsty, although the Aviation Society may have something like that in place on the day if you did want to donate cash. I'll be honest, I prefer not to handle any of the cash to do with the charity live stream, which is why we do it through Virgin's money giving page. So if you can make a donation through there, that would be great. If not, then obviously come down on the day. We're not going to turn away donations. We will just... we'll just work out a way of doing it. But if you do want to follow the links in the chat, guys, we will get them in there as soon as we can for the donation links for the charity stream at the end of this month. That's all right, I'll fix it. There you go, all sorted.
I wonder how many people tuned into the stream yesterday, by the way.
Oh, do you want to say a bit about that then, Brownville?
I'm sure many of you in the chat were fully aware of what happened yesterday. We had a little impromptu stream, which was
Just a
completely unplanned at the time until about 2 hours before, when I found out a certain aircraft was coming into Harden Airport, which is fairly local to myself. Let's see if anyone in the chat remembers what aircraft it was. specifically which one it was as well. And yeah, we caught a very special movement yesterday on the channel. And if you missed that stream, I'd highly recommend going back and having a look, because it's quite spectacular.
It was a great stream, wasn't it? Over 1,000 viewers.
Certainly was.
There we go, just putting me coat on. Apologies. Yeah, over 1,000 live viewers for that live stream. It was absolutely awesome. Beluga XL number 2 coming into Howden, and a great view as well from that viewing man. Big shout out to Stuart as well from the Howden Facebook group, and everyone who joined us yesterday from Howden Facebook group. A big massive welcome to the stream. If you're tuning in again today, please feel free to give yourselves a shout out there.
Yeah, it was the Beluga XL2.
Plenty of new viewers tuning in for that one. Crazy numbers for a special aircraft. We've kind of decided that we're going to try and catch a few more of those for you guys as well. So let us know in the chat if that's something you'd enjoy. But it certainly looked like it was very popular yesterday.
Yeah, I said to Stuart, because I said, you can come down and say a few words on the stream. You know, I find your group, amazing. I think there's a lot of community spirit over there.
Yeah,
I'm sure you could probably say a few good things on the stream that'd be interesting to us.
You've been a member for a while, haven't you?
Certainly have, yeah. And I said to him, I was like, we're only expecting about 100 to 200 people on the live stream, so it won't be too busy, don't worry about it. And I just show up with the basic setup, and it starts off at about 100 people, gets to 200 people, gets a bit closer, 300 people, 400, 500, and then by the time we got to 800, I'd stopped looking, and apparently it got to 1,000 viewers at one point. So
yeah, so it's 901, I think, or maybe a bit more on Facebook.
Yeah,
and 140 on YouTube. So we definitely passed the 1,000 mark, which is good. We've not had any Tupperware or Pyrex chat for a while. Okay, stand by. It's coming right up. We have got a cupboard full of Pyrex. Don't you worry about that, sunshine. Listen, Christmas is coming up. If you want to come down to the RVP, give me a new nice Pyrex dish.
We don't actually need any new Pyrex.
We always need new Pyrex, Mrs. Airliners lie, don't you worry. What have we got? We got Ryanair lining up. Do you like Pyrex?
I don't think I've got any Pyrex.
What? You can have some of ours.
I don't have any more room in my kitchen.
Oh.
No problem.
When's the next flight sim? Well, at the moment, Microsoft Flight Sim 2020 is at home downloading, so maybe later on tonight, maybe tomorrow in the brand new simulator. Ryanair's rolling. Not work.
Yeah, no, it's me.
No, I'm trying to change it to the channel.
Yeah, no, just change it back to me.
All right, okay. Hey, thank you very much, Steve. Cheers for the share, mate. Appreciate it. Can I ask when Man United are due to travel out? Mike, I'll be honest, mate. I'm not 100% sure. They've only been flying in recently for a few visits, but it's a lot more regular than what I expected. But I don't have any info on it. I will find out and let you know for sure. Yeah, we've only started seeing the Aeroflot recently. Aviation Jack, welcome on YouTube. Boeing Maniac as well. I believe it is. Yeah, I believe it is, mate. No Christmas talk. It's only August. Yeah, I must admit I'm in the same boat as you with that one, pal.
We're like 5 paydays away.
Shush you. It's a little bit quiet this morning at the moment, but I'm sure there'll be some traffic moving very shortly. We'll have a look if there's anything pinging on the ground. There is one aircraft showing up at the moment on the radar view, and we can bring that up for you now. It's the British Airways shuttle from Manchester to London, and it's an A319, 20 years old. We've also got an aircraft on the way in, which Brown Bill's just picked up for us as well, which is a Ryanair on the way in from Berlin. So we'll switch over to that. Bit of BizJet rolling ahead of him as well. How do you turn subtitles off? You click the 3 little arrows and tick the option which says closed captions. For some reason Facebook turns it on automatically. Apologies, it's not something that we've turned on. Morning Manchester, says Andy, big welcome to you. And Jade Louise is tuning in from Macclesfield Hospital. Big shout out for Ward 9 crew. Nice
Morning,
one.
everyone.
Welcome to everyone from Ward 9 if you're tuning in. There's spray on that Ryanair. LED front lights there. There's a new livery on this Ryanair, is it, Logan? Must be on the other side. This is one of the benefits to this location, guys. Absolutely stunning head-on shots of the aircraft as they vacate. Look at that view. Hey, no worries, Joey. Glad we can help, mate. There we go. There's the... thanks for the heads up, Logan. Appreciate it, mate. Hello, Colin. Tuning in from Tenerife. Tenerife.
There's always someone from Tenerife. Andy gets so jealous.
Yeah, it's nice and warm over there today. Not raining like it is here in Manchester, but hey, at least it's dry now, and it'll make for a spectacular rotation off 2-3 right as well, especially with the surface water that should hopefully still be on the runway by the time it departs. Love the setup, guys. Really professional. Hey, cheers, Justin. Appreciate it, mate. Nice to see you, Wadders. Welcome, Edward, on YouTube. And yeah, we're doing great. Thank you, mate. Hope you're well. You're watching local coverage and live coverage, of course, of the Virgin Atlantic 747 G-VROM to depart from Manchester Airport at midday. We're here nice and early to bring you a bit of a show beforehand. I am back in work at 1 o'clock.
Are you actually?
I am back in work at
Oh.
1. So you're not. Mrs. Airlines Live took the full day off. Liz has took another day off.
I'm not doing anything at the moment. I have no work. Uni's out until the end of September.
So the other day, right, ladies and let's get this list view on.
September you go back.
Yeah. It's like the 28th or something.
So
Like schools.
No.
the other day, I messaged the group to talk about something. I can't remember what we were talking about, and woke Liz up. You was having a nap, weren't you?
No, I wasn't. No, it was yesterday with the beluga.
Oh, that's
Because
right.
I was gonna have a nap, and then I saw and heard Andy was gonna go live, and I was like, I can't nap now.
There you go. It's a shame, isn't it, ladies and gentlemen? You got one of the crew having a nap, Andy Brownbill's plane spotting, and I'm in work. So there we go. At least you guys are getting some decent content. It's very good. John, is Ken there yet? I believe Ken's over on South Side. I don't know what time he's going to get there though. But he is going to be live from South Side. Mike says he's following this live stream from Singapore. Massive welcome to you, mate. Huge welcome to you, Mike. David as well. Hope you're doing well, mate. Love a midweek stream from Manchester. Yeah, this is the full setup as well this week. We're all here. We got Mrs. Airlines live. We got Liz, Matty Boy's outside. Andy's on the roof. Really big show today. Shuttles lining up on 2-3 right as well. We'll switch over to him. And feel free to share the stream around, ladies and gents. Obviously, as we get closer to the departure time of the 747, we'll ask you to share it a bit more. But for now, just enjoy the aviation from Manchester. And we'll be bringing you coverage of the 747 as soon as that starts taxiing.
The kid on his stepladder's. That's a good idea. You could have done that back in the day.
Welcome, Jeffrey. Feel free to chat in the YouTube chat, Jeffrey, because I am watching that as well. Big welcome. Morning from sunny Cornwall, says Lorraine.
Very nice.
And Pat Vinderjit Singh is tuning in from Malaysia. Huge welcome to you, mate. And is that a 757 that I've just spotted? TUI 757 is on the way out. Get in.
I can't see Liz right now, but is she getting her phone out?
Not yet, no. She's got a chat on. Unfortunately, Liz can't hear you. We do need to sort this out. She says, I can't see you now, but is Liz getting her phone out by any chance?
I'm very tempted. I do love a TUI.
Over TUI, yeah. 7.5 as well. One of the best. Let us know in the chat. Do you prefer the TUI Dreamliner or the TUI 757? Well, that's a question. I think I'm definitely a 7.5 guy.
Dreamliner.
Your Dreamliner.
Mm.
Or
Be
you,
careful.
Mrs. Airlines Live?
I have no
No
idea.
idea.
Plain.
I don't think it's any secret on the channel that Mrs. Airliners Live isn't as much into planes as I am, but
I'm more into the military jets. Just find them more exciting.
oh, there you go then. Well, you won't see many of them here, unfortunately.
I was going to say, be careful with what debates you start on this channel.
I know.
After last time. The Great British Bread debate.
Morning, Brian. Hope you're well, mate. Can you show us the plane that is departing today? Boeing, we can't see that at the moment, mate. That'll taxi out about 12 o'clock. So we'll keep an eye open for that one, mate. For comfort, I definitely prefer the Dreamliner, says Ender. But for looks, it's got to be the 7.5. Okay, I agree with you, mate.
See, I think the Dreamliner looks not really nice.
Do you think?
It's the
It's a
wings.
nice aircraft. It is a nice aircraft, but there's something about the 7.5 and it's just, I don't know, it's just like a rocket. It just takes off and that's it, it's gone.
I like the ones with the nice looking liveries.
Yeah.
Something a bit different.
Like what?
Like the one Matt posted yesterday.
Oh, so,
It's got flowers or something on it.
yeah, so Jen's talking about the
Something pretty.
The Etihad.
Etihad specials, yeah. I think it was a Japanese livery that you liked, wasn't it?
The one with the flowers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's got, I think, is that the
That
one that's
one's-
got the lilies on it, the pink lilies?
I think so. That one's. Is it Choose Japan? I think that.
Yeah, I think it is, yeah.
Because we caught that like one of the midweek streams from Southside.
That's right, yeah, we did. Or you did.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember watching it. Yeah, I've seen that one a few times. I've actually got a picture of that as well. But recently we've seen quite a few specials. The Etihad specials. It's been quite good. They've seemed to have been coming nearly every day, haven't they?
Yeah, pretty much. Not when I'm there though.
No. I've flown on both the 757 and the Dreamliners, and the 757 is my favourite purely because of the Rolls-Royce engines firing up. Yeah, Liam, the sound of the 75s is absolutely awesome. We caught a few 75s Southside just screaming off in front of us. It's always a pleasure to watch those. We're still trying to find a microphone that will just bring you that to your homes in as much detail as we can. Most of the microphones will just peak out and distort because the aircraft's that loud when it takes off. We've got no dates yet, Edward, on the other 7.4s, I'm afraid. Sam likes a 767 too, yeah. I saw that the other day, actually. Not a bad shout, that.
Yeah, it's nice that.
There you go, listen to it. It's off already. It's actually vibrating the hut.
Yeah.
Awesome. That is a quality aircraft. Absolutely quality.
If I'd have known it was going to go up so early, I'd have got a TikTok. I'm so annoyed.
Perfect shot.
Yeah,
wasn't
it was, because I wouldn't have had to like go any higher up. Never
Straight
mind.
off in front of us. That's the good thing about 2-3s, I guess, from this position is we're going to get a really good shot of the rotation. I mean, the 005 departures, we would have followed it out for a bit longer. But I think it'd just be nice to get a really nice shot of this taking off on 2-3. So we're lucky with that one today. And Mr. Edward Nichols says, can you say thank you to Andy for the beluga footage yesterday?
You are welcome.
There he is. Want to say a few words,
Sorry-
Brown Bill?
Sorry, I'm watching someone else's stream, certain Visions Aviation. He's just zoomed in on me, so I'm trying to zoom in on him, and I can't find him for the life of me.
So we have this all the time with Southside, especially when Nick's there. One time we were trying to find Nick and Wayne over on Southside, and it was only after 5 minutes of looking that they told me he was wearing a camouflage coat. Scandinavian on taxi out as well, and he's picking that up beautifully. And on the way in, short final, we have a KLM about to touch down. David Taylor, a big massive welcome to you, tuning in from Macclesfield, just down the road. We were there on Monday with our two sons, wanting to take my 4-year-old in the Concorde tour. Do you think the Virgin Jumbo will have a big crowd? I hope so, mate. I hope so, but that'll probably be more down to the weather than the aircraft, I think. Hey, Wendy, just in time. Here you go. Enjoy this. You can find us on Airliners Live on TikTok, Paul.
It's got an underscore.
Oh, does it?
Yeah.
What is it?
Airliners underscore live.
Oh, there you go. The TikTok manager has just corrected us. It's Airliners underscore live. All of the content on there has been put up there by Liz as well. Smashing the TikTok. One video's got 50k views.
Yeah. Tui.
Love it.
Wendy will be happy.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, she just said, did someone say KLM?
Yeah, here it is. Morning, Jane. Got it on the big TV. Quality.
Nice.
You know what? There's one thing that like stands out about that channel is Wendy and KLM.
Yeah. We won't be making reference to that today, David. But thanks for tuning in, pal. Appreciate it. Recently, I've just really enjoyed the KLMs, I must admit. The new scheme's looking great. And just all in all, just a really nice livery. We've had a couple of panning shots of that, which I think I've either posted one or we're still to post. Yeah, I'm really enjoying the KLMs at the minute.
I really like my picture I got of it the other day.
Yeah, you got a
So
great one.
proud of that.
We've posted that, haven't we?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's awesome. Scandi Neo on the rotation any second now. Good morning, Kaif.
Morning, Paul. Morning, Hench, tuning in on YouTube.
We're streaming your channel through our smart TV. Your footage is amazing, says David Taylor. Hey,
Cheers,
David. Big shout out. There he is. Say hello, Matty boy. There he is. Mod Matt in the chat, as always. Outside, wrapped up warm, got his wellies on. All the merch on. Everything. He owns every piece of merchandise, and he wears them all at once. He needs to get some socks. That's the only thing he's missing, is his socks and his undies. We'll have to sort him some out.
See them on camera.
We won't get them on camera, no, on PG stream. Kale, yeah, the blue is great, David, yeah, 100%. Good morning to all the Airliners live team from Strains Media TV. Hey, welcome, guys. Thanks for tuning in again. Appreciate you.
It beats others.
Paul, I've got a Canon 550D, which is really old, but as you were saying, Martin, the other day, as long as you've got the right settings, it'll still get a really good picture.
Yeah, we got a decent picture.
I've got a 75 to 300 mm
300,
lens,
yeah.
if anyone's interested in that.
Yeah, got some decent pictures, didn't you, the other
I
day?
did.
Have you edited them all, or
No,
just a few?
I mean, there's quite a lot that aren't great, but
Okay, that's
um,
fine. You should see mine. The problem is with mine is I go on with 1,000 that aren't great.
oh, I didn't have that many. I must have had about probably close to 100, to be fair.
Nice.
But
That KLM though was super sharp.
I know.
For anybody who's and I hope Liz doesn't take offence to this, but for anyone who's looking for like a cheaper camera and you're worried that maybe you won't get the shots that you want to get, you really don't have to spend thousands on a camera, do
no,
you?
you don't.
Because you've got decent pictures.
Yeah, exactly. And I
Because I like
mean, to be
the best
fair,
of the best, but this is
I
definitely
do want a
stupid.
newer camera like that. I've had that camera for like 10 years now.
Okay.
And it's just battered, and I'm pretty sure there's sand and all sorts inside.
I mean,
and
I'll be honest, it does need a little bit of attention.
yeah,
Liz.
it does. It's been like it's been all over the world. That's why it's been up mountains. It's been next to lava in Hawaii. Like it has. I'm
So it'd be a shame
surprised-
to get rid of it.
Well, I know. I'd still keep it, but I'd just get a different one as well.
Different
But
But you got some really good pictures, especially from the RVP as well, because you're nice and close.
yeah,
You're not trying to zoom into anything stupid, because I think it really is like, obviously it is down to lenses. When you start zooming in really far, that's when you really start to notice like a quality drop
Yeah.
off. But with the RVP here, you're just close enough where you can really just enjoy it and come home with some decent pictures, and they're all ready to go on the main page as well. We got them
Yeah,
all ready to
we are.
post. And they'll be coming out in the next couple of days, I think.
and for anyone who thinks they can't do it, like that was the first time that I've actually seriously stood here with my proper camera and done any kind of aviation photography. Like,
Yeah.
and I'm not really good at photography anyway, but I usually take pictures of things that stay still. So the fact that I can do it just proves anyone can do it.
Yeah, definitely, guys. It doesn't matter what camera you've got, what piece of equipment you got. Even if you come down here with your phone, just if you enjoy making content, taking pictures, then just do it, guys. Honestly, don't stress about it. Just come and have fun. And like Liz has, you've gone home and you got some decent pictures, which you may not have expected to get as well, which is really good. I need a decent camera, but I'm just too tight to buy one, says Wadders. Yeah, it's one of those things. I'm a very sort of, I mean, you can kind of guess by all of this that we've got going on here, but I'm very sort of technology orientated, so I always like to have the best of the best when it comes to technology, but it's definitely not needed. You really don't need it. Yes, it is sad to see another 7-4 go, Nathan. But the one thing that I'm really happy about is that Manchester's had the opportunity to host all of these departures. I think that's awesome, and it wasn't something that I was really expecting either until obviously we started to get news about it. All the 7-4s came to Manchester, and we're giving them all a wave off. And that first one, you've got the video where everyone was just here. The first one left, and everyone just started clapping and cheering and everything. Oh, it was the best. It was
Really
good.
emotional.
It was, wasn't it?
Like even when I watch, because like it's on TikTok and stuff, and every time I end up flicking onto that video, do you get a little lump in your
You
throat?
do. I've watched it a couple of times, and you just think, wow, that was actually really good. This whole this area, everyone was socially distancing, but there was like group of people everywhere, and everyone just started cheering, and it was awesome. Absolutely awesome. Lufthansa 320 Neo inbound. Cheers for heads up, Paul. There it is. Charles, yes, it is really live, mate. Welcome to the stream, dude. Hope you're going to stick around because at 12 o'clock we have the Virgin Atlantic 747 departure from Manchester. We just listen to those Neo engines, nice and quiet. Look at that, head on. See right through the engines. I absolutely love those Neo engines. But a huge, massive welcome to the stream. If you're just tuning in, we're Airliners Live. If you've not watched us before, we've been streaming at Manchester for about 3 years now. All of our content is completely free of charge. And we go live, at the minute, we're going live weekly. And we do a full big show like this at least twice a month. And we've got a real community spirit in the channel. We're streaming live on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch TV. And we love what we do here on the channel. We love giving the content out to everybody. It's a real community spirit. And if you're looking for a friendly community aviation channel to be a part of, then this is the place to be, guys. And we've got a lot of returning regulars, but don't let that put you off. Everyone will be welcomed into the chat by those guys. Every time we see a new person saying hello, all of the regulars are straight in there saying hello and welcome into the community, which is what the channel's all about, guys. And we're streaming from the exclusive TAS Hut location at the RVP. A big shout out to the Aviation Society, Peter and Debbie as well for making it all possible. And we're here at the Runway Visitor Park. Big shout out to the Runway Visitor Park. If you do want to come down and enjoy a nice aviation day, then this is a great place to be, with a cafe on site, toilets, dairy ice cream, Concord
just
tours.
That the ice cream is
The ice cream is now open, everybody. This is Airliners Live having a nosy at the menu.
It's been open for ages.
Oh, has
I've
it?
only just seen.
Oh, okay.
We'll have to say I've seen bigger queues outside of it
No
though
queue
before.
today.
It is, isn't it, Andy? It's usually queuing right in front of the hut. I'm new to the channel. I love it, says Paul, who's actually a supporter as well. I bet you're glad it's a lot cooler compared to the other day. Yes, it makes a nice change, mate.
It
Does
was
make a
so
very nice
hot the
change.
other day.
We got a Ryanair on the way out, which we can just see on the radar view now. And that's on its way to Madrid. If you are looking for a great plane spotting app, then go and check out Flight Radar 24. It's free, but you can also pay for membership for extra features. And it provides a great radar view of the airport, so you can see what's coming in, what's flying overhead. If you're looking for your registrations, or if you're looking for a particular aircraft in general, then this is the app which you need to keep hold of, guys. Is that Ken there? Is that him? Hold on. That looks like... That could be Mr. Ken, I think.
That is.
If it is, give us a wave, guys. You are now live on Airliners Live. Please do not swear.
I'm pretty sure that's Ken and Sarah. So to the left is Ken and to the right is Sarah.
It is. We can see him there. They go doing a fantastic job over on Southside.
Yes.
It is. We got Ken over there. Yeah, can see him.
It's a long way away, but there they are.
Fantastic. Hey, at least they not got a camouflage jacket on like some people. I know it's Wayne. Trying to find Wayne with a camo jacket on.
Do us a favour. Tell Matt to screenshot the stream and send it to him.
Matt, Andy's saying...
Or anyone in the chat who knows Ken, get a screenshot.
Yeah, we're going to get a screenshot and send it over to him so that they can see.
1, 2, 3, smile.
Putting the work in. Good morning, Spotting TV. Hope you're well. Good morning, says Andrew. Welcome. And Nigel as well. Welcome to you. Ryanair's on the roll. I think your dynamic was muted then, Brown Bill. If it wasn't, we need to check it.
It was.
Good. That's the easy fix. Nice.
So, I'm a bit worried about when the commentary starts. Like, you'll have to just tell me what to do. Basically.
Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, no worries. We'll make it
I'll
work.
leave it unmuted.
We will make it work. Not to worry. David says this is by far the best channel out there. Great content, great people running it, and a great community with great banter and a great place to geek out on everything flying. Thank you, David.
Cheers, David.
Yes, we're very proud of the channel. Welcome to everyone tuning in on YouTube. Majorca Plane Spotting, hello to you. Stephen Luscombe, welcome to you. $184 now on YouTube. A big massive welcome, guys. We do have both chats open, so we are monitoring Facebook and YouTube. So by all means, chat away on both. We are monitoring them, so we'll say hello to you as and when we can. Just like Alessandro's just done. A big massive welcome to you, Alessandro. Feel free to let us know where you're tuning in from as well around the world. That'd be great. Liz's chair squeaking. She only has to move a tiny bit and the chair squeaks. So that's what that now.
Oh no, it doesn't.
No, it does
move a lot
excite,
as
does
well.
Ken and Sarah are watching over now, he says. And Mike in the chat. Morning, people. Hope you're well. Looking forward to see the Queen flying off. Tuning in from Newcastle. I can't speak this morning. I think I'll have a half an hour nap and I'll
A wig
come back.
massive welcome.
A big massive welcome to you, Mr. Adam. I did it on purpose, that's all. Right, I'm handing the microphone over to Mrs. Airliners Live, so I'll nip to the little boy's room. I won't be a
Did you
second.
pass her the headphones as well? So
I'll give her the headphones so you
Yeah.
can hear as well. And I'll be straight back with you. I'll just give her a very quick tutorial on the operation of the systems. Stand by.
Testing.
Hello.
Main cam is obviously this main camera, as it says. If you want to go to the... Yeah, it's on. Whispering, is this on? Yes, everyone can hear you. If you want to go to see you guys, then just hit support view.
You can hardly see the
that's
screen.
it. Main cam, we'll go back to there. There you go. Okay, don't mess it up. Don't touch anything else.
What's through that?
You can just hear Andy talking to you in case he needs to tell you anything.
Sound like you've had the full training course
Big head.
rushed through.
Hello, Andy.
Hello. How's it going down there?
Yeah, good.
Is it nice and warm?
Yeah.
I'm glad you are.
Andy's a bit cold.
Aw.
Not much movement's going on at the moment. I'm just taking a look at flight radar.
Is he talking?
Yeah, he's
obviously-
looking at flight radar.
The Ryanair's just gone out.
We kind of need Andy on speakerphone down
Yeah.
here so everyone can hear.
Well, I said
At
that
least
to
he's not getting
Martin.
sunburnt.
Yeah. But then would it pick up? I don't know.
Oh, I don't
It would,
know.
but I don't think it'd be that bad.
Do you reckon?
We're not the people.
It's one
to
for
ask,
another day,
are
I
we?
think.
I'm just thinking would have Andy speaking to us through the stream and then picking it up on a speakerphone. I don't know. We'll leave that to the professionals.
Right, on the ground we now have the Air Malta A320 pinging. Of course, off to Luqua. Is that how you pronounce it? Luqua?
Never heard of it. Have we got radar view on here? We have.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, well.
You can give it a go if it
Oh,
if it-
okay.
if it doesn't work.
Sorry, Liz, I've got you as well.
That's all right.
I must admit, I have no idea what I'm doing with it, and I don't
Right.
really want to touch too much
Is
stuff.
Andy talking?
Not at
No.
the moment.
Right, okay. So, Dave, it is going to Heathrow, this one, for some maintenance, apparently. And, hang on, I saw another comment.
Someone said, is it
Spotting
going to...
TV. So, it's due to go about 12, local time, obviously. Shout out to Stuart. Morning, guys, from me and Lynn Jones. Thanks for letting us be a part of the stream of the Beluga XL2 arrival yesterday evening. Great to meet you, Andy. Hope you. I'm glad you enjoyed it. I certainly did. It's cute.
Hi to Martin's dad as well, Graham. Hi, Graham.
Hi, Graham.
Julie's in the chat. Hi,
Julie's in.
Julie. I'm good, thank you. How you doing, Julie?
Yeah, Stuart, it was lovely meeting you yesterday. Thank you for showing us around and letting us know all the info about the Beluga movements. We'll definitely be back sometime soon. Look forward to it. Belugas are fantastic machines. Beluga XL in particular. The XL2, which we've seen yesterday on the channel. If anyone missed it, go back on the stream from yesterday. It was fantastic. Only a short stream, about 45 minutes long.
It's nice to see something different, though.
Yeah, definitely. I want to go again. I mean, I'd highly recommend you guys come along some point when it arrives.
So how far away is it from you?
So it takes about 20 minutes for me to get there from mine. It's probably from this point about 40-minute drive, I'd imagine.
Fair enough.
So, but the problem is you don't get a heads up as to when they're coming in until about 2 hours before. So you've kind of got to make a decision quick, usually, unless you have some inside info.
Are they likely to come at weekends, or is it just all in the week?
All weekdays at the moment. Used to be weekends before lockdown, I believe, and they're probably going to bring it back soon. But yeah,
That's
just
a shame.
weekdays. It is a shame.
Right, I'm going to switch you back over to Martin.
Brilliant.
Oh,
Well, thank you, very glad. There we go. Right, back in business, ladies and gents. So let's have a look. We've got something pinging on the ground at the moment. It's the Air Malta, which is on its taxi out, so we should see that in a couple of minutes. I hope you're well, Julie. Welcome, Dad.
welcome, Dad.
Welcome, welcome. Oh, look at that guy with his little captain's hat on.
We can't film that.
No, we
can
can't. No.
That's a shame.
I think I've seen him before, bless. It's cute.
You can film from behind. It's not showing
Yeah,
his face.
no, you can't. So yes, so it will be midday that the 7-4 is departing, guys. If you're just tuning in, a massive welcome to the stream. Hope you're all doing well. We're live covering the Virgin Atlantic 747 departure from Manchester Airport. Big massive welcome to the stream if you're new. This is your local channel. We're live from Manchester every week, and we bring you these shows as much as we can, trying to cover as much Manchester content as possible. We've got Nishant in YouTube saying that he's a big fan of the channel. Thank you, mate. Appreciate it. And Des saying he loves this. He loves this cam. Thanks, guys.
We've actually got a special livery coming in as well in the next hour.
Okay.
And that'll be the Etihad 787-9 Dreamliner.
Nice.
And that's the Choose Saudi Arabia livery. That'll be arriving in just under an hour.
Excellent. Yeah, we've seen a few specials in recently.
And then following that will be the 777, the Emirates 777.
There's a few things on the way over the next hour or so as well. So there is some traffic on the move. Just having a quick look at the departures. Current time being 10:30. So we got a Jet 2 which is due to go out to Palma. Although that may or may not go ahead. We've got a Ryanair on the way to Berlin and Jet 2 heading to Dalaman. KLM going to Amsterdam, Lufthansa to Frankfurt, and a few others. As Andy says, we've got the Etihad on the way in as well. Unfortunately, I'll have left by the time that arrives, but let's have a look at the arrivals. At 11:55, we've got the Etihad landing, which is a Dreamliner this time. And let's have a look. And a Eurowings coming in from Dusseldorf and a Ryanair in from Marseille as well. So there's a few movements, guys. Nothing too crazy this morning. It's not mad busy at the moment, but at the end of the day, we're here for the 7-4, and we're just going live a bit early just to get everybody in, get everyone relaxed, and obviously it's a good time for us to make sure everything's working as it should in time for the departure. And it gives us a chance to have a good chat to you guys as well. Just to discover this page locked in from Sydney, says Patrick. Hey, big massive welcome to you, mate. Edgy, big massive welcome to you as well. So if you don't know, guys, on Bank Holiday Monday, the 31st, we'll be hosting our charity fundraiser for this year. We do them once a year on the channel, and we're supporting Manchester Mind and Macmillan Cancer Support. Our page is being shared in the chat. If you do want to make a donation, then you can do via the links that are in the chat. We'll also be live for about 4 hours on the day as well, bringing you a full live show from the airport and raising money at the same time. So if you'd like to donate on the day, you can do that as well. We'll be sharing the links in all of our shows leading up to the 31st, and there's some great prizes to be won as well. We've got some flight experiences. We've also got some flight simulator experiences, along with a lot of artwork as well, and a scanner. So there's plenty of really good prizes to be won for people who donate. So there's definitely an incentive for you there if you'd like to have an incentive for that. Also, if you just want to support the charities as well, then it is 2 great local charities. Obviously, Macmillan's countrywide, but they've got a fantastic rep who goes by the name of John. Big shout out, John, who's been speaking to us over the last week or so, just getting plans put in place, and he's looking after us, getting us all set up so that we can donate again. We did raise money last year for Macmillan as well. And last year's combined total was £2,500 that the community raised, which was absolutely fantastic. This year we've got a goal of 2,000. Obviously times have been a little bit harder this year on people, so we're slightly more reserved in our goal, but that doesn't mean we can't smash that goal, guys. But if we can hit 2,000 this year, that'll be absolutely fantastic. Virgin is due out at 12 o'clock, Robert. Welcome to the stream, mate. Sharon Smith, thank you very much for the 50 stars. Are they both 747-800s? 400s, right?
400s.
Yeah, I believe they're 400s.
Yeah. The Dash 8s are the new variant.
Yep.
Do you want to tell us a bit about your setup up there then, Brown Bill? What have you got going on up there, Sunshine?
Certainly could. Well, I'm quite chill at the moment. I'm sitting around, lounging around, enjoying the views. Got a camera up here on a tripod, microphone, 2 microphones actually. And I've got the chat up here as well. I'm watching the chat. Seeing some stars coming in as well. Graham Langren, that sounds like a familiar name.
My dad worked out how to send stars. 100 stars. I think I spoke to him. He says he never gets them. So Facebook must have given him some free ones. So if you do have, if you are watching on Facebook, guys, click the little star symbol. You may have some free ones from Facebook, and that's a great way to support the channel. We won't be asking you to buy any stars because we'd rather you give the money to the charity stream. But just check if you have any free ones, guys. It's definitely worth it. Air Malta's on the roll as well. Jane saying that Macmillan helped her a lot when she had breast cancer, and they're now helping you again. Yeah, Jane, cancer's become quite a common thing for people to have these days, which is really sad. So certainly helping Macmillan is definitely a really good cause. It's something that's affected my family as well, and Jen's family. So it's definitely a worthy cause, guys, and we're happy to support both Macmillan and Manchester Mind. Now, Manchester Mind is like a mental health charity. I think you know quite a bit about it, Andy, right?
Certainly do. I've actually got my mum's boyfriend actually is a counsellor for them. He's a volunteer counsellor. He's a qualified counsellor and does all his work voluntarily. And seeing the work he does and the results he gets with some of the people who come in, it's fantastic to see it all, helping people firsthand. And as you know, mental health is it's an issue these days that a lot of people face, whether it's personally or as a loved one. It's certainly an issue that's definitely out there, and just having someone to talk to really is a big help. And obviously they're all qualified counsellors who go out there and help people out and save people from the worst in some cases.
Yeah.
So and especially with everything that's going on in the world at the moment, it's become somewhat of a problem, and people are facing it more than ever these days.
Especially, I think lockdowns had a big impact on people's mental health as well.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people who are maybe in a single person household, or I don't know, maybe they just find being confined to the house quite difficult. I know it was something, to be honest, I was actually quite nervous about when it was first announced, that how the restrictions would affect you. But a lot of people are definitely taking it in different ways, and it is great to support a charity like that are going the extra mile to help people, and a local charity as well, which is always good.
Yep.
Welcome, Donna. Shout out to the guys on Southside, says Malk. Yeah, 100%. Big shout out to Ken and Sarah over on Southside.
Yeah, it's quite quiet over there as well. I didn't imagine it to be that quiet. You can see them two just by themselves.
Yeah.
Things might change.
Just check your balance bubble on that camera, Andy, as well for us a sec, because it's coming through a bit wonky on the stream. It's probably just the balancing.
It's probably the way it's mounted, to be fair.
Yeah, but I think you can offset it though, can't you?
Oh, you mean like the actual level?
The head level, yeah.
Okay.
Big welcome to Jay Louise. Yes, we've said hello to you, I think, already. Let's have a look. We are keeping an eye on the YouTube chat as well, so if you are watching on YouTube, say a big hello, guys.
Is that much better? You have to let me know if...
yeah, that's looking better, yeah.
Okay.
And a big massive welcome to all the regulars on Facebook as well. As always, as we get a little bit nearer to the departure time, we would ask you to share the stream around as much as you can. It'd be great. But for right now, we're just relaxing and keeping an eye on anything that is moving. It's not particularly busy at the moment, but we'll bring you any content as and when we can, of course. And Colin says, just to make you jealous, there's not a cloud in the sky in Tenerife.
Well, just to make you jealous, it's not hot here at all. It's really cloudy.
Nice and cool. We're not sweating. We're not trying to look for the shade. Oh, it looks like they're doing a little bit of work on the engine. We won't zoom right in because obviously with people's identities and stuff, but we'll give you a bit of a zoom on that just so you can see what's going on here. It looks like they might be doing some work on the maybe reseating the covers or taking the covers off. I'm not 100% sure. Welcome back, Edward. And Leslie, a big, massive welcome back. Where did you donate, Leslie? To the charity stream. Ah, really, Dave? Yeah, it's a shame that wasn't covered. It would have been a good thing to see that. British Airways 747 departing from London Heathrow. Yeah, it is a shame. I mean, one thing that I'm a bit disappointed at is I really wanted to see the BOAC, the Landor 747, British Airways. Never got to see it, I'm afraid. So I might have to settle with a model. We'll see. Hey, but there's we're giving away, ladies and gents, a prize that we can announce. A 1 of 200 scale Virgin Atlantic Gemini Jets 747 model with stand. So that's going to be a fantastic prize for you to win. And that will be available to people who donate over £25. If you donate over £25 to the charity live stream, then you're in with a chance of winning the 1 of 200 scale model, which is a really good size. It's not the small ones. You're probably looking about a foot, I would have thought, in size. Really, really good size.
It's like you answered my question there. I was just thinking, like, what is that size?
Yeah,
I have no
it's
idea.
about that big. We'll have a look in the shop later. I'll show you. But they're the bigger ones. They're not the small ones.
Nice.
So we got a Virgin Atlantic 7.4, which will be a fantastic prize for anyone, I think. And to be honest, I think I'd want one for myself, just kind of like a little memory to all the shows we've done covering them. I think it'd be pretty smart. But Andy has been speaking to Flight Sim Adventures as well, and he'll tell you about a couple of the prizes which we've got from those guys.
Amazing. I'm still yet to hear back exactly the amount that they're going to donate.
It's 2 1-hour sessions.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Brilliant. Been speaking to them. They are now reopening, or they've now reopened since closing during the lockdown period. All COVID safe and following good hygiene rules, wearing masks and all that. They are a Manchester-based flight sim experience, and it is one heck of a flight sim experience. It's really good. It's an Airbus A320 simulator with a full cockpit with motion as well.
That's the key thing there, the motion, guys.
Yes, and where actually the whole cockpit, the whole flight deck moves with, the G-forces you're feeling in the simulator. It's really immersive, really, really immersive. Myself and Martin, I don't know if you did, Martin, but I went on the old generation that they had a while ago. They had some technical issues with that, and since then they've updated it to a new generation of hydraulics and movements, basically. And we've not tried it yet, but apparently it's even better. So
yeah, it's a lot higher, and it is really good.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's awesome. I'll let Andy keep talking about that, and I'll be back with you momentarily.
Sure. So we went probably about a year ago now and tested it all out. There's actually various streams and footage on our channel if you can dig that far down the archives of us testing it out. Fantastic simulator, really good guys, and we're actually planning on going down again to get some more footage for you guys. And the plan is to potentially put Matt and Liz in the simulator. So you like get them in it, and it'll prove that you don't even need to be that good of a, an av geek. You don't have to be, really into your simulation or your piloting to fly it, because they're the people who mentor you, the guys who work there, do a fantastic job of talking you through everything, showing you the systems, showing you what to press and all that. And yeah, all round really good experience. They reached out to us and said they're happy to donate, as Martin said, 2 1-hour flying experiences. Off the top of my head, I wouldn't be able to tell you how much that is, but it's not the cheapest in the world, because it is, pretty much real like simulator. You could probably fool someone into thinking it's real, a real flight deck. And yeah, they're donating them, so there'll be prizes during the charity live stream. So I believe if you donate a certain threshold of money, the details are on the post on the Facebook page. You can be entered into the draw to win them. We will be giving them away to someone. Plenty of other prizes as well. Goes from there, we've got some actual flying experiences, and it goes all the way down to we've got some more 747 car stickers to give away as well. Yeah, I just seen the notification for that, Dave Wood, saying the first British Airways 747 retirement flight is happening. It's sad to hear. I'm not sure if there's any channels covering that. I'm sure there'll be plenty of people around to get footage of it, though. Of course, Manchester Airport is our home, so any big moments like this, any big movements, we'll be the first down here to get coverage of it. Lately, getting all of the Virgin Atlantic 747s going out, one at a time, of which there are 3 left now, and after today there'll only be 2 left, and the 2 that will be left will be the 2 that you can see in the shot here. So they'll be the last 747s to leave. Ruby Tuesday on the right and Forever Young on the left. Darren from Aviation in Action, if you're in the chat, thank you very much for the sharing of our stream. Very much helps out a lot. Even viewers, but if everyone did it, that's double the viewers, I'm not sure when we're going to draw the giveaway. We will do some prizes, guaranteed, on the 31st of August. We might do some prizes after that, because the 31st of August will be the day of the charity show, when we will be going all out and pushing the fundraiser. Now, that means that people might not donate until the actual charity show. So if we were to do the giveaway, some people might miss out. It's exciting. Paul says he's a little delicate, so don't shout too loudly. Okay, Paul. We'll go full ASMR here. As I go over to Flight Radar and check what's 5 minutes time. Going to go off to Berlin at some point. So that'll be taxiing out. In fact, it looks like it's already started its taxi, so we'll actually see that get onto the runway soon.
Sorry, Andy, we're just making a couple of sound adjustments down here, so we won't be long.
No problem.
Hey, happy birthday, Andy, mate.
It is Ender's birthday. There you go. $256 in the Facebook chat. Hello, everybody. Hope you're all well. Since we've got a bit of downtime, how about we do this usual little exercise we like to do? If you're in the chat now, let us know where you're tuning in from. We'll see if we've got any interesting results. Community. We're about 3,000 subscribers now. Obviously much smaller than Facebook, but we're getting there. It's growing fast. Every time we go live, there's a huge increase. We've only really recently started streaming on YouTube properly, so warm welcome to you guys. Hi from a muggy Kent, says Darren Greenwood. Oh, yes. Not much difference from here then, is it? Of course, we've got Ken and Visions Aviation on the south side of the runway today. He's streaming as well. and he's come up from I believe it's Essex ways, and yeah, he got a very warm welcome of battering down with rain and winds when he arrived. Nick Cohen tuning in from the Runway Visitor Park.
So let me know, guys, in the chat. I'm sure you won't hear any issues. We've just put a very small, quiet speaker on so that Liz can now hear Andy. I don't think it'll cause any echoes or anything like that, but just let us know if it becomes an issue, guys.
Should be all right. We got Carl watching from the Isle of Man. Wonderful.
Hey, welcome, Carl.
Hope the weather is a bit better over there. I mean, it's okay now here.
Is it?
You know where I am, says Stuart. Oh, yes. I could only imagine. Llandudno says Harold.
Welcome, guys.
Love Llandudno. Right, we've got the Ryanair jumping onto the runway now, so we'll catch that going on.
Nice.
And a very good morning to you, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Runway Visitor Park. Unfortunately, the weather is not in our favour, but hopefully it will stay dry for a few hours anyway.
Ryanair just waiting to depart, and that aircraft is on its way to Berlin. Registration's 9 Hotel Quebec Charlie Papa.
Which I'll be talking to you about. This morning we have got the ME3, the Middle East 3. We have the Etihad from Abu Dhabi, which is due with us about 11:20, and that's the Dreamliner 787.
Thanks, David.
We'll then have the largest aircraft that's operating into Manchester at the moment, the Emirates 777-300. That's just due at 11:30, and then of course later on we have the Qatar Airways as well, and that's due about 12:15, and that's of course an A350-900. Just departing now is Ryanair 737-800, and that's on to Berlin. And this particular aircraft, it's registered in Malta. Ryanair do have, they are an Irish airline, of course, but they do have some aircraft that are registered in Malta, and some indeed.
Happy to do family stuff and side times. So, hey, no worries, Darren. No worries, mate. Make sure you're here for about 12 o'clock when the Virgin's departing. That's due for departure at midday, ladies and gents. So if you're tuning in for the Virgin Atlantic departure, a huge welcome to the show. We're Airliners Live, your local channel, and we're bringing you live coverage of the 747 departure from Manchester. We got a Ryanair on the way in from Marseille, and that is on short final at the moment, so we'll see him any second now. $319 on Facebook. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for choosing Airliners Live today. And 270 on YouTube. Massive welcome to everybody who's tuning in there. If it's winding you up, you can switch it off. Not die, does it?
It's not, don't worry about it. I can just about hear him talking. When he talks.
What I'll do is sort you out some headphones for next week, so you can hear exactly what I'm doing. Yeah, it's really weird though, because there's like a slight delay between your voice and what actually comes out of the speaker. So it sounds very strange when you're actually talking.
So another Ryanair there, just vacating the runway down the rapid exit taxiway, and that particular aircraft is coming from Marseille in France. So I'm not too sure how many people will be on board.
Hey, thanks, Gene. Appreciate it.
Quarantine situation.
Welcome to the channel, mate. Watch on YouTube as well if you prefer YouTube. Apologies about the wind noise on the microphone, guys. And a great wave off the pilots as well. And it looks like we're don't want to jinx it, but there's a bit of blue sky, a few patches showing through.
Fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed, should be nice. We'll check the weather momentarily, but it is looking like
Keeps changing.
hopefully we may be dry. We've got Peter Hampson in the background. Hold on, we've got to get him on standby. Let's get it on the host cam. There he is. Give you a wave, Peter. There he is, the man behind the hut, who's got us in here. Mr. Peter Hampson from the Aviation Society. If you want to get involved, we'll be sharing links for those guys as well. And you're welcome. And Peter's on his way up to do a bit of commentary upstairs. Quite cool watching this and Ken's stream from Southside at the same time. Hey, good idea, Col. Nice, mate. There he is, Peter the legend, they say in the chat. He is, there he is. What are the wind conditions? Yeah, let's have a look. Mrs. Airliners Live. Can you use the Met Office
Can I use the Met Office?
app on your phone and have a look? What's going on? Just Met Office, Manchester Airport. And we'll have a look, guys. We've got Ryanair on a taxi back in. Just landed from Marseille. Nothing else pinging at the moment. But we're keeping an eye open. It's not as busy as we'd hoped for today, but we are mainly here for the 747. So it's looking like it's saying now that there's a 90% chance of heavy rain. But I mean,
Don't tell Andy.
I'm giving you my impression looking out here, and it definitely doesn't look like that's correct. Winds are from the south at about 10, with gusts of up to 20. We're pretty good. What's going on? It's spitting. Oh, right. Uh-oh. Everybody in?
Oh yeah, someone's got the brolly up.
Hey, Logan, let him do his own advertising, mate, please. This is Airliners Live. We can advertise ourselves if you don't mind. Ken's getting wet. Oh, God. Does he not have an umbrella over there, Ken? I would have thought he'd at least bring a big umbrella. I think we're going to swing over to those guys, have a look. There they are. We can see he's brought... Oh, there we go, yeah. They got their umbrellas up now. That's fantastic. Hey, Amanda, thank you very much for the 200 stars. Yeah, he's got the brolly up, hasn't he?
Yeah.
The fine rain soaks you through, yeah. My dad loves Peter Kay. I remember the first time we had, I want to say it was either on, I think it must have been on DVD. We got him the DVD of the Peter Kay in Blackpool. And I've never seen my dad crying with laughter before. Because my dad usually just laughs, but he's never like really just properly laughed at something like that. And I just, it's funny.
Peter Kay is brilliant though.
He's
like
quality, isn't it?
that one at Blackpool as well.
Yeah, it's I love a bit of Peter Kay.
The biscuits.
I should try and send some sunshine your way, says Jean. Yeah, please do.
Yeah,
Please do. Kerry, VIP, welcome. Good morning to you.
Your drink?
Yeah, I thought you brought the flask.
Ian Finley going in with 500 stars.
Woo! Thanks, Ian. Very cloudy but sunny here in Cheshire.
Looks like Ken is fishing.
It does, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. Start waiting for something.
I'll just keep that somewhere handy. You can tuck it in first. Mr. Hingle McCringleberry is in this channel in YouTube. If you don't know that, it's Mr. Brownbill.
Oh, right. I was like, who's that?
If you're ever trying to find Brownbill while he's gaming online, look for Hingle McCringleberry. That'll be
Where
him.
on earth did that come from?
I don't know. Hopefully he'll tell you.
I don't think there's much of a backstory other than it's a silly name.
Is that what? Oh yeah, X-Spider's his other name, Jen's saying, yeah.
To be fair, I've got a cool username
Alright.
on things. Lizziesaurus.
Yeah, I've seen that. Seen that. What a name, says Jade in the YouTube chat. Hingle McCringleberry. Currently controlling Manchester on VATSIM. It's very quiet online here as well. Hey Rob, give it until this evening, mate, and I'm sure you'll have people, mainly A320 Neos, flying in all evening. Because the new Microsoft Flight Simulator is released today. It is downloading as we speak at home. My PC's on. Downloading it. About 100 gigabytes. You did not switch it off, Mrs. Airliners Live.
Before we left.
Oh,
Because
you
you
did.
you've left your office.
I can see you smiling. I know you're lying. Trying to tell me that she switched my PC off. So that would that should be downloaded by the time I get home, and we'll be doing some flying on that. And if you don't know, guys, and you love the Flight Sim Fridays on the channel, the ground scenery is that good on the new Microsoft Flight Simulator that you can actually find your house. Now, I won't be showing you where I live, but that's how good it is. And we're going to be, what we're looking at doing, because Andy's going to get it, and a mate of mine, John, has already got it as well. We're looking at restarting the UK VFR tour in Microsoft Flight Sim, and we're going to do some sites. We're going to go sightseeing with everybody. Maybe going to do some Wonders of the World sightseeing as well. So if you've got some ideas for that, places that you want to go and see, then we'll be taking you in the Flight Sim on our Flight Sim shows coming up. Probably be starting those this weekend, I would have thought. Real blue sky now coming through as well, which is great. Off to the 05 end of the airport. Eurowings A319 is on the way in. Cheers, Logan. Appreciate it. Greetings, Warren. Tuning in. Hope you're well. Imagine if Hingle McCringleberry was your actual name.
Maybe it is.
And it's actually your first name. You just decided to, you know, I'm going to take Andy, thanks. You get motion sick from watching them, Jill. Really? That's the first I've ever heard of that. That's strange. Maybe. I mean, it kind of makes sense, but I've not had anyone say that before. Welcome, Kerry. It's due out at 12. So we're bringing you a bit of an early show on this. I know it's quite quiet, ladies and gentlemen, but we're just relaxing, enjoying it, bringing you any aircraft that we see. And there is an aircraft on approach on the way down. And of course, we'll be bringing you full coverage of the 747 once that starts moving. Plenty of people watching as well. 300 of you tuning in on Facebook and 310 tuning in on YouTube, which is fantastic. We've really seen the YouTube community growing recently as well, which is awesome. Appreciate it, guys. And if you're wondering how to support on the YouTube channel, you can click the join button if you want to be a channel VIP and a supporter. And you do that by just on the channel's homepage, just clicking the little join button there on YouTube. That's the best way to support. At the moment, we're not asking for any donations. The way you would donate is by hitting the dollar symbol in the chat. But at the moment, we're asking you to keep hold of those donations and put them towards the charity live stream on the 31st. And that goes. That's the same thing for anyone buying stars on Facebook. However, you may have some free ones on Facebook, so it's definitely worth a look. If you've got the free ones, by all means, send those in. But please don't buy any stars, ladies and gentlemen, because we do want to raise as much money as we can for the charity, and we'd rather you put the money towards the charity stream. Links will be in the chat for the charity donation link. Keep your eye out for a Virgin money giving link. That's what you need to look for. Plane talk with Airliners Live, says David. Should be a new feature.
What would we talk about?
Probably planes.
Probably, yeah.
So it looks like them ops vehicles were doing a bit of maintenance on the engine covers, just making sure they're still sealed, and especially with the weather conditions.
So it looks like they've fitted a GPU, ground
Yep.
power unit to the 7.4. So it may be that they're doing some stuff on board, that they need to get power to the aircraft. The aircraft does have an auxiliary power unit, which is built into the airframe, but that requires the aircraft to be fueled, whereas the ground power unit, which is what you can see there, will provide power to the aircraft externally.
Yep.
Through an inlet, which is what you can see there.
So what would be the difference between an APU and a ground power unit? Let's say if the aircraft was at a gate.
So usually the aircraft will use an APU for things like turnaround, but for maybe the first flight of the day, then they will get started on maybe a GPU. I'm not 100% sure, but obviously the GPU is an external device, whereas the APU requires fuel.
Yep.
And the aircraft would need to be fueled for that. So it makes sense to use a GPU if you've got aircraft in storage like that.
Yeah.
Jane saying, sorry, this is a private message.
It'd also be if you were at like a hot airport, let's say like one of the Canary Islands or whatever, you can continue to run the air conditioning in the aircraft while it's on the ground as well. You could use ground power units to power the aircraft. So of course, you wouldn't be leaving the engines
Stand
on.
by, Andy. I'll be back with you momentarily.
No problem. So that's one reason why they'd use it as well. And as Martin said, if they're doing maintenance inside the aircraft, and they need power to the aircraft, they could use the ground power unit, which is that little doodah there. Can imagine aircrafts are quite power hungry machines, especially when you're starting up the engines.
Back in the building. Hello, hello. Right, next in, we got something on the way in. We have...
It's the Eurowings, isn't it?
There it is, yeah. Eurowings in from Dusseldorf.
Ladies and gentlemen, just on a short final now, runway 23 right. We have an Airbus A319 aircraft, which is operated by
It's flying with Eurowings.
and
Never
arriving
flown with
today
them.
from Dusseldorf.
Very emotional video, says Carol. Hey, it's going to be good, though. It's good to give it a good send-off. Welcome to the stream, Stuart. Thanks for tuning in, mate.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And your dynamic, Andy, when you can.
Are you using the shotgun, are you?
I'm trying, but even the slightest breeze is peeking out the capsule. So I'm relying on your dynamic mainly. And he's not in any rush to get off. He's going to take the high speed, and then he'll taxi back towards us. Liz's alter ego, Pratosaurus, is tuning in on YouTube.
Yes.
And Carrie's tuning in as well. Big welcome to you. Tuning in from Australia as well, which is awesome.
Well, that's a long way away, isn't it?
Wind speeds are about 10 knots at the minute, Edward.
Julie, there are quite a few people here. It's not as busy as it has been on the last ones, and I think it's probably due to the weather.
That the one? Quite a quiet taxi past.
Looks dead small.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it? I like the livery on it though.
I love their livery.
Well, just commencing its roll now on 23 right.
Really nice
There's
inside
a
as well.
737
aircraft of KLM. This aircraft is departing to Amsterdam this morning.
KLM's rolling on TV. Well, we've got blue skies at the moment, Brian, so you never know, mate. You never know.
Has a flying time to Amsterdam.
Stand by, ladies and gentlemen.
It's similar, would you believe it, to the flying time to London. And so just about 1 hour before the people on board that aircraft be landing in Amsterdam this morning.
I am awake, Mark. I'm just not that awake. Only had 2 coffees today. I had 3 yesterday.
Now, the next aircraft to depart now is an Airbus A320 of Lufthansa, and this aircraft departing to Frankfurt.
Hey? Yeah.
So just a few things going on at the park today. You can actually go on board Concorde if you'd like to. We're doing some short tours of the aircraft. They're priced at just £6 each. Number 2s go
Just
free.
leaving me.
And you get 20 minutes on board the aircraft.
Right, it's
The
just
tour lasts
me.
30 minutes. So if you would like to book on a tour of Concorde today, please go and see Matt on reception. The Avro RJX aircraft, which is at the bottom of the park behind the Concorde hangar.
Yeah, if you want to come to the RVP and you're on foot or with a bike, like a push bike, then yeah, it's free.
It's in its flight test mode because the aircraft never went into production, which is quite sad.
So the Virgin's due to go out about 12 o'clock, so that is in about 45 minutes. Cheers for the 50 stars, Jennifer. It's getting a bit warm now.
It is, isn't it?
I'm almost tempted. I'm tempted to open the window a little bit.
Oh, okay, go for
I've got
it.
a bit of a greenhouse effect
I was just
going on.
about to take my coat off, but I might re-evaluate that decision then if Liz is gonna
As far as we know, the aircraft is
let the breeze in.
It's a nice breeze. It's meant to be up to 20 today.
I've been speaking to
Really?
the captain earlier on this morning.
This is why I didn't know what to wear this morning.
Stop outside the runway.
I mean, I don't really have much of a choice, to be honest. I just wear the same thing every week. I do dress smart sometimes, you know.
Good to
I
see it.
don't always turn up like a scruff, but I usually do.
To be fair, I'm in my comfy clothes. I mean,
You got to be
I think-
comfy, aren't you? Especially for a 4-hour show like this.
well, yeah. I think we can all agree though that basically no one's be wearing jeans anymore because
No.
of the lockdown.
Literally, right? I used to swear by jeans. I've got tons of jeans. Ask Jen. I used to buy jeans all the time, and I've literally not wanted to wear a single pair of them because I started wearing these little trackies, and I used to wear them to sit on the sofa, and that's it. And I started going out in them just once or twice, and that's it now. If I put a pair of jeans on, I just feel like super tight, especially because, ladies and gentlemen, I've got a little bit of a lockdown belly, I must admit. Definitely got a bit of lockdown belly going on. And yeah, why not? Just live your life. I'm 30 in March, so I think 30 is the time to really embrace the tracky bottoms. Dad pants.
Yeah, I mean, I was 30 in February and I've been in leggings ever since. Apart from one time when we were here for, I think it might be one of the other Virgins, and I wore ripped jeans, and I still have like you can see like where the sunburn was on my leg.
I don't get them jeans because they rip them and they charge you extra for it.
Well, it depends where you buy them from.
Like, your jeans actually got holes in,
I know.
so it should be cheaper, right?
I don't know. I don't wear them much anymore anyway.
Hey, nice Paul. Thanks for the message, mate. Good to hear, pal. Good to hear, mate. Big massive welcome if you're tuning in on YouTube. Etihad Airways Dreamliner is coming in now.
Right, is this a special livery
Let's
one?
have a look. Let's have a
I'm
look.
sure, was it Matt that sent it this morning that it was the...
Oh, here we go. We're getting a shout out here. Stand by.
Hi guys, and welcome on board. And down at the far end of the park near the RJX is Jerry from Big Jet TV. And Big Jet TV are here filming throughout the morning, and of course both
And that's the commentary that you can hear from the Aviation Society guys. Doing a fantastic job. Tell you what, that sun's coming in.
Oh my
Ooh!
God.
Here we go. It's cooking up now. Yes, Etihad is just made his turn onto the localizer. So we'll keep an eye out for that one. Stand by.
The special one.
The aviation shop, the gift shop, actually, asked us to remind everybody that we do have quite a large selection of Virgin Atlantic Boeing 747 souvenirs. That includes models, T-shirts, and lots of photographs. All photographs of the various Boeing 747s taken here at Manchester, both arriving and departing. So if you would like
Frank,
any of those,
tuning in from Leeds. A big massive welcome to you, Frank. 338 on YouTube, 271 on Facebook. Huge welcome to everybody. You're watching Airliners Live. We are your local channel. Thanks for choosing us for today's live broadcast. We'll make sure we do a fantastic job for you guys. Extremely relaxed in this channel, great atmosphere, fantastic community, and we really welcome you to take part. Get involved in the chat. If you're new, the regular members will welcome you immediately, guys. So if you are a new viewer, say hello, I'm new in the chat, and we'll all make sure we give you a massive shout out and welcome you to our fantastic community. We're really proud of that on the channel. It's the main thing that we tell everybody that's great about the channel. And we have our charity fundraiser coming up as well, which is another big community event. Keep your eye out for the Virgin money giving links in the chat. That charity fundraiser will take place on the 31st, which is Bank Holiday Monday, where we'll be doing a 4-hour show from Manchester Airport and raising money at the same time for Macmillan Cancer Support and Manchester Mind. And Stephen Hurst says, yes, I'm new and enjoying it. Big massive welcome to you, Stephen. Thanks for tuning in, mate. Make sure you subscribe to the channel as well.
I can't see now.
It's very bright, isn't it?
It's really bright. It's dead warm. I feel like half my face is burning.
I think we can open this now. If you want to get a bit of air in, Mrs. Airliner, there we go. Just be careful we don't. That's as far as you're going to get anyway. Hello to all the newbies, says Jill. Michelle, tuning in on Facebook, says, hi, I'm new. I discovered this channel last week and I love it. You guys do a great job. Hey, big massive welcome, Michelle, to you.
Brian saying new from Blackrod in Bolton. I used to live near there. I used to live in Horwich.
Welcome, Brian.
Like just on the other side of the motorway.
There
really
you go.
Nice part of the world.
And Jeffrey enjoying the show as well. Yeah, we are a very, very relaxed atmosphere in the channel, guys. That's the main thing. We're not going crazy. We just enjoy the aviation, enjoy a good natter with everybody in the chat.
Enjoy the sun now as well.
Enjoying the sun as well now, yeah.
It's looking good, isn't it? It really is looking quite good. So probably
Fingers crossed we may get a wing wave if the weather continues like this, but no guarantee. There is quite a low cloud base today, which would usually have an impact on something like that. But we'll see, guys. You never know. You never know. If you've not watched one of these Virgin 747 videos before, although it's not confirmed, usually the 74 will taxi out in front of us. It'll stop in front of us for a photo opportunity, and then it'll taxi down to 23 right for its departure. However, at the moment, the photo opportunity isn't confirmed, but we'll cross our fingers for that. Julie saying she was born in Bolton.
I think I nearly fell off the chair then.
Weather's looking great from Australia, says Andrew. And hey, welcome, David. Welcome to the stream, mate. Rudd is tuning in from Amsterdam on YouTube. And David's just booked Concorde tour tickets. Excellent. And Noah, a big massive welcome to the show. Colin's tuning in with his mum Linda in Leyland. A big massive welcome to you guys. And James just saying a big massive welcome to all the new viewers as well. Maddie Boy bringing the coffees.
Most important job of the day.
Hey, cheers, pal.
29 in business class and 195 in economy.
Lee saying, I'm new to the channel and loving it so far. Keep up the great work. Lee, a massive welcome to you, my mate. Etihad just touching down. We'll leave you with that view, guys.
In fact, the aircraft that's just touching down now, as Debbie said there, is the Etihad Boeing 787-9. This aircraft is actually in a special livery. It's the Choose Saudi Arabia livery today. It really is incredible how quiet these huge aeroplanes are on landing and indeed departure. Technology has improved so much with the engine design. And she's going to vacate right in front of us here on Bravo.
just 3 years old, so it's relatively new aircraft.
Fantastic view of the Choose Saudi Arabia livery with Etihad on that Dreamliner. Looks great. Nice patterns. Turquoises.
So the aircraft left Abu Dhabi about 7 hours ago this morning, and in fact it is interesting to know the temperature in Abu Dhabi at this moment is a mild 38 degrees, and it's just 18 degrees here in Manchester, so 20 degrees higher in Abu Dhabi. Probably a little unpleasant, I guess, at this time of year.
And the Jet 273-7800 there just rotating, that's into Italia, and it's a great spray there coming off the aircraft. And this aircraft is a little bit older than the one we just see. It's 20 years old. So Jet 2 have a variety of different ages of their aircraft. Their fleet is 737-800s with a few 757s and also a single A321. And the 737s actually vary quite markedly. Some of them they bought new, and some of them they've got from other airlines. So they have a right variety.
David Michael. We told you stop buying stars. It's charity stream. 789 stars for the Dreamliner 789. Thank you, mate. Appreciate it. What do you want? So we got Mrs. Airliners live in the community box today. Say hello.
Hello.
There she is. Come down today to have a look at what's going on in here. Just off camera to my left. And we just had a brew delivery. And everyone loving the Etihad coverage there.
I missed it.
Oh, you missed it?
Yeah,
Oh no.
I literally just saw it taxi and went past as I came back.
That's a nice one as well.
Oh, was it? I thought it was.
Rudd tuning in from Amsterdam Schiphol. Awesome, mate.
Nice.
Great place to be. John saying, great show once again. Watching you on the large TV. Looking forward to your charity event. Let's see if we can beat last year's amount. Hey, I hope so, John. I hope so, mate. Karel tuning in. Says, hey everyone from Dusseldorf. Loving the live streams. Big massive welcome to you, mate. Hope I'm pronouncing his name right. Liz may be able to
Are we on YouTube?
do a better job on that one.
It's not a German name.
Oh, is it not?
No. It's Dutch.
Oh, okay, there you go. Stephen Hurst, brilliant paintwork on the Etihad. Great coverage. Cheers, Stephen.
Yeah. Are you? Bilingual.
Titanic Gamers, welcome tuning in. Carrie Gill, I'm new here, all the way from Ghana in South America. Love it. Is it Guyana? I've not heard of that place before.
Requesting a initial routing via the runway visitor park, so that sounds very good. And, so all being
I think it's Guyana. Yeah, I think so. I'll be honest, I've never heard of it. Never heard of it. Well, thank you very much for tuning in. Do appreciate it. Adam for the 50 stars. Legend, mate. Thank you.
50-star club.
50 star club. There you go. Hi, guys. Always the best live feed, says Lee. Hey, we do try, mate. Thank you very much. Any idea who's covering the PIA flights? Yeah, it's High Fly. I've been bringing a 330 in and out recently.
Have you seen it yet?
No.
just touching down in front of us now is a quite unusual aircraft. It's
Adam
a 328 jet.
is now upgraded himself to the 100 Star Club.
Company called Sunair. This aircraft has just arrived from Billund, and this particular one tends to bring in to Manchester all workers that are actually living in the northwest of England and working on rigs, oil rigs in the North Sea. So it's actually a private charter flight. It's quite an unusual looking aircraft. That's the Dornier 328 jet and arrived from Billund. Billund is actually famous. It's the headquarters of Lego. I'm sure many of the people that are here today have played with Lego at some time or other.
Ken tuning in. Welcome, mate. Good timing, pal. And Georgia tuning in from Liverpool, who's going to come down to the RVP for a visit tomorrow. That's awesome. Welcome, Georgia. Another Jet 2 on the roll. I do love the Jet 2s. They make full use of the runway that's available to them.
That's a Boeing 737-800 of Jet 2, and that aircraft departing to Dalaman in Turkey.
Chris tuning in from Portsmouth. Welcome to you, Chris. We are about, ladies and gentlemen, 30 minutes away from seeing the Virgin Atlantic 747. So if you can do us a favour, let's start sharing the stream around. We are your local channel covering this live from Manchester Airport in the Aviation Society hut. And we'll be bringing you full coverage of this departure here at Manchester Airport. Definitely a worthy event. Feel free to share the stream. Let's get it in the aviation groups. Any friends, tag them in it. Guys on YouTube, get involved. And we're just seeing this Etihad Emirates 777. Sorry, the Emirates 777.
This used to, of course, be operated by the Airbus A380, the largest passenger aircraft flying in the world at this moment in time. And
Ready to rock and roll?
I'm ready for summer now.
Well, look to your right. You'll have 5 minutes.
And then I get the hoodie back on and the raincoat.
Yeah. Patricia joining the 50 Star Club. Thank you very much. Welcome to the channel, James. Appreciate it. Looking forward to the A380 coming back. Yes, we'll be doing a full live coverage of that for you.
This aircraft is in a three-class configuration with 8 first class seats at the front, 42 business class, light flat beds, and 310 economy seats.
We're going to get a great view of this.
It's made the rapid exit taxiway, so here she is, vacating right in front of us. And it's trip from Dubai. You saw a little bit of spray coming up from the engines there as on landing the aircraft is put into reverse thrust. Just to slow the aircraft down.
I love a 777. Absolutely love the triples.
Vacate so soon after landing. So well done, Captain there.
Indeed, Pete, quite surprised myself. Most of them will pass the being park and then they take further down the runway. So very short landing there with the 777-300.
Great view of the flight deck there as well. No matter how many times we see the Emirates 777 I enjoy it just as much every time.
I'm just glad it's not the Expo livery.
Yeah. It makes you sick, doesn't it?
I hate it.
Apparently that's an actual thing. Seeing the circles on
Yeah.
the livery is actually nauseating for some people.
Well, it's not just, it's just any circles. It's trypophobia.
So if you see like what's
Crumpets. Lotus.
crumpets
Yeah.
set you off. What about
They don't set me off, but like lotus seed pods.
like that twister, that game? If someone gets a twister
I'm
mat
not
out.
bothered by that. It's when they're really close together.
Oh right.
So that's why, like on the Emirates, on that Expo, them Expo liveries, they're really close together. The
Is it
circles.
just when it's moving and they're close together, or is it if it's still does
No,
it do the same
So
thing?
it's still, it's,
Really?
yeah. Do you know, it's apparently something like your brain almost like associates it with like infectious diseases and stuff,
Really?
and that's why it triggers you and makes you feel like your skin's crawling and you just feel a bit.
Oh, no
"Ugh,
way."
It's horrible. Like,
Does anyone else in the chat have that?
I can't be the only one.
That's because I know it's a thing because this has come up before. I think someone in the chat has brought this up before, and I've gone home and actually checked it, and it is a thing. Huge welcome to everyone tuning in across all of our platforms. This is live coverage of the Virgin Atlantic G-VROM departure from the runway visitor park at Manchester Airport. You're watching your local channel. We're here week in, week out, bringing you Manchester live coverage, along with pre-recorded content as well. So if you love your aviation, then definitely follow the channel, subscribe to the channel, and get yourself involved in the community, guys. Get your name in the chat. Everyone will give you a warm welcome.
Great community.
Definitely.
Weird
Yeah.
to think it was only just over a year ago that I watched you and Charlie for the first time
Crazy, isn't it?
live, and now here I
Well,
am.
yeah, me and Charlie just what were we, Southside or something? I
Probably,
think.
yeah. I think you were Southside, and it popped up, and I was like, "Oh, this looks good,"
Yeah,
and I was hooked.
that's what I mean. A lot of people are, and a lot of people who don't necessarily think that they enjoy aviation as a hobby either. It still attracts people's attention. Just watching the planes, I think, is interesting for people. We'll switch over to the radar view. Just have a quick look on the ground at the moment. We've got the Ryanair, which is inbound from Barcelona, on the way in, and we'll just zoom in on the ground, and you can see the Emirates, which has just come in, and the ground ops vehicle as well. So nothing else pinging at the moment. We will be bringing you all of the aviation content as and when we can. We've got a Ryanair, which is inbound from Riga, and inbound from Istanbul is the Pegasus Airlines. And as mentioned, we've got the Ryanair on the way in, and another Ryanair to the south of him as well.
Specifically aimed at the children, what we say is that mums and dads, friends and relatives can indeed help. And so very shortly now I'll be asking a question, and it'll be something that we've spoken about
Which
today.
of the two
Once we
parts up is Barbarella?
if you think the answer,
Neither of them, because the one that's leaving today is Barbarella, and that's round at Terminal 3 or Terminal 2, I can't remember.
Debbie is going to
That should be at 2.
Should be at 2.
Parts up
That's
near
where
2,
they
yeah.
normally go from.
So we'll be seeing the Barbarella aircraft in hopefully about 15 to 20 minutes time.
747 operated by Virgin Atlantic that is about to depart today.
Onkar Singh, welcome to the 50 Club, mate.
Well done. And what's your name? Don't worry, we'll be doing loads more, okay? But you've got more to come, so don't worry.
We've got a little quiz going on for the kids at the RVP, the Aviation Society, getting that sorted out. We've got some information boards around the park, some of which I'm quite proud to say have my pictures on them. And they'll be doing quizzes, asking the kids to run up to the hut and give the answers, which you can find on the quiz boards around the park.
Anybody wants to if you enjoy quizzes and things.
When is the A380 returning to Birmingham? I'm not sure, mate. Sorry, I don't know.
I saw a post about that the other day.
To Birmingham.
To Birmingham, yeah. It is. Can't remember where I saw it now, otherwise I'd say have a look. But
There's a post about it on
there is a
Facebook
post
somewhere,
about
is
it
what
somewhere
Liz
on
is saying.
Facebook. I did see it.
You have to make your way around the park, looking at the various boards and things, and the answers are on the boards, and you get a prize. So regardless of how you do, there is a prize again, with quite a large goodie bag. At the end of that, it's £3 to
So next thing it looks like we have the Ryanair that's going to come in, followed by the Pegasus.
The prizes are pretty good. I have to
Ryanair's just turning onto the localizer now.
to do whilst you're here during the treasure hunt, but we will be asking quite a few more questions, and we're going to try and keep them, because I know a lot of you that are here today are from actually from Virgin Atlantic.
Oh, you got some nice ones, Nick. Excellent, mate.
Welcome.
Excellent. Can't wait to see him. Big shout out to Nick Cohen in the Facebook chat. Fantastic aviation photographer. He started selling prints, I believe, as well. So if you like any of his artwork, then give him a message. I'm sure he'd be happy to sell you a print of his work. And he's kindly donated a print of the Antonov that went into Scotland the other week. So that's going to be a fantastic prize for someone who donates towards our charity live stream this year. Morning, Brian.
So the two Virgin
Right, okay.
747-400s, if you look to the left, they're parked on a taxiway. Basically, Manchester Airport decided that they needed the stands back, so they're on the taxiway now. And those two aircraft is Golf Victor Romeo Oscar Sierra, named Forever Young, and Golf Victor X-Ray Lima Golf, named Ruby Tuesday. So they're remaining with us for a while.
Well, I hope everyone's excited. I'm excited. Got sugar falling on me. I always think Andy's about to fall through the roof. George is saying we've been on a Virgin to Florida and back. It was amazing. Went to Disney World. I never got to go on a Virgin 747. I've been on a Lufthansa 747 to Vancouver, but the closest I ever got to the Virgin 747s when I used to check them in when I worked at the airport here. So you could argue that I probably got a bit more time on them and near them than a lot of people probably did.
So it's great to see so many of you
I always
here
used to remember
today
meeting
for
them
the,
on remote
departure
stands,
of Barbarella.
and used to
If
sit
you
in the
were
car
pleased
while they
today,
like
we have a family day
parked
tomorrow,
up,
so please come along
and
to that. And
honestly,
that's,
obviously, even though the
£5
engines
parking
are
all day.
at more of like an
So
idle
of
speed at
course,
that
if you're
point,
on a
like
bicycle or
you
are
could feel the
on
car
foot,
shaking.
it's
It was
free to enter
amazing.
the Runway Visitor Park. It's just £5 parking all day tomorrow.
Obviously, got a
So,
little
come
nosy
along,
around inside a few
have a
times
picnic,
as well.
Enjoy yourself.
Really
We will be
nice.
doing commentary again, and we will also be having some quizzes.
Anka, we
and
are at
treasure
the
hunts,
runway
and
visitor
also
park.
the DC-10
We're in
will be
the
open
commentary
tomorrow,
box.
as well as Concorde for trips.
Get absolutely fantastic views from where Andy is up on his balcony. Andy is live on Visions. He's been slow cooked. Yeah, the sun is out. I am concerned for Andy's skin. I'm not too sure what's happening with it after that, Dave. All I'm aware is that it's off to London. Don't really know the rest. I've got pins. Oh! I've got pins and needles again, and I'm wrecking the joint. Just got the headphones stuck in my shoe. Steve McGuinness with 100 stars. Thank you very much.
We always like to give everybody a few little bits of interesting information that can tell the friends. Very interesting. In fact, obviously we're here today to watch the departure of the Boeing 747 at Virgin Atlantic, and the first Boeing 747, would you believe, visited Manchester 50 years ago yesterday. 50 years ago yesterday. That was operated by BOAC, which is Overseas Airways Corporation.
Right, I can see that Andy's got something coming in, and I don't know what it is.
Here again from London Heathrow.
Look, have we got the...
At the time, all the local civic
the Ryanair
dignitaries,
for Barcelona?
airport
Potentially? I
employees
don't know.
and members of the travel trade were allowed on board it. And in fact, on that day, 50 years ago, say 50 years ago yesterday, the first 747
Stuck in my shoe.
landed at Manchester.
I've got pins and needles again.
It was actually thunder and lightning in the morning. So we've escaped that today. We may have had a heavy rain earlier on, but no thunder and lightning just yet.
Right.
So
Gaffer's
one
back.
there, runway 23 right.
Hey up, Jess. Welcome to the stream. Now this is content, says Green on YouTube. It certainly is, mate. Welcome to the stream. Keep doing your thing, says Umda on YouTube as well. Thank you, mate. And we're getting quite close now to the Virgin 747 departure. Steve McGuinness with 100 stars. Thank you very much, mate. Not right now, so. Oh, is it? Yeah.
Here's a question. Why is 737 so loud?
That is a good question.
I think they just like to shout a little bit every time it goes over.
Hey, no worries, Paul. Only 15 minutes, mate, until we see it, so it might be worth trying to hold off if you can.
And the flying time from Barcelona this morning, just 2 hours and 8 minutes it departed Barcelona Airport.
If you are new, guys, and you're watching on YouTube, please subscribe to the channel. We'd really appreciate it.
10 is going to be open to the public. It's a short tour, but also you get the chance to go on the flight deck. And you can have
The 747 from today is heading to London Heathrow, guys. London Heathrow. And we may, ladies and gentlemen, see one more 747 coming into Manchester Airport, guys. One more Virgin Atlantic coming in to Manchester Airport. More news to be announced. We will, of course, be covering it live, guys.
And its first flight was on the 25th of November 1980. Powered by three General Electric CF5 50C2 engines, and it was sold to Egypt Air, but that wasn't taken up. On the 30th of July, she was re-registered as November 3016 Zulu and leased to Zambia Airways, and she was used primarily on the Lusaka-London Heathrow route. And she also actually diverted into Manchester as well on a couple of occasions.
Hey, no worries, Sharon. Thanks a lot for tuning in. We really do appreciate it. We're doing our best, bringing you as much content as we can, and we do take pride in the quality of the content as well. And we hope you're all enjoying it. I mean, we're getting fantastic viewing numbers. We're very happy with them. And YouTube's absolutely smashing it. And also on Facebook today, we've got 300 viewers, which is great for us, guys. We're proud of that. It's a great number. Oh, Job just saying to Andy that he watched the Beluga yesterday and really enjoyed it. It's getting busier now as we get closer to the Virgin departure time.
A lot busier.
So.
March 1986, it was leased by Sky Leasing in San Francisco to Monarch Airlines, and it primarily operated out of Manchester and Gatwick to Orlando and the Canary Islands.
Excellent, Jim.
Initially,
Thank you, mate.
Operating for Zambia Airways, it was in a 3-class configuration with 22 first-class seats, 33 business class, and 175 economy. But when Monarch took it over, they converted into all economy. They took out the central galley area and the toilets there, and had 330.
A big shout out to Brownbill, doing a great job upstairs on the camera, bringing you all of today's live footage.
The aircraft went tech, they could do an aircraft swap, and know they could get all the passengers home. The last revenue service of the aircraft was on the 27th of October 2001, and it was grounded at Manchester. The aircraft
just vacating the runway now in front of us, and the Ryanair Boeing 737. This aircraft has arrived from Riga in Latvia.
We don't know, Edward, yet. We don't know, mate. They're conducting tests and stuff on it at the moment, I believe.
So the aircraft, as said, the DC-10 was grounded at Manchester. The problem with the DC-10 is it's expensive to operate. It had a 3-person crew and 3 engines, and it remained at Manchester. They couldn't sell it.
Welcome, Martin. Welcome to the stream.
And the new generation Airbus and Boeing wide-body aircraft with only 2 crew and 2 engines were far more economical. So Sky Leasing decided to scrap the aircraft, and a deal was done with Manchester Airport in December of 2003 to scrap it on site. It's very unusual to scrap any aircraft at a busy commercial airport. And in fact, the deal was struck by the person sitting next to me, Peter Hampson, who was then the general manager of the airfield here at Manchester Airport. And the deal he struck was, yes, you can break it up at Manchester Airport, but we want the forward fuselage to be used as a classroom. We also want the tail section.
It's pinging, Liz is saying. The Virgin Atlantic 747 is now pinging.
The fuselage came in, and it's now being used as a classroom. And as I say, it is open to
Yeah,
public.
I just saw it.
Everyone's it's pinging.
It's pinging.
The
conversion into a classroom was actually done by Manchester Airport Group and TAS Volunteers as a community project. TAS is the Aviation Society.
Perfect time to finish my coffee.
Perfect.
Ready to make a TikTok.
Oh yeah.
See
Yeah, that'd
what
be a good
stuff.
video actually. Yeah.
Do really well.
Welcome, Brian.
So the Virgin Boeing 747 Golf Victor Romeo Oscar Mike Barbarella has commenced its taxi out now, so it's on its way for its departure. Just left the stand on Terminal 2.
So, ladies and gentlemen, not long to wait now for the Virgin Atlantic 747. I'm going to spend the next 2 or 3 minutes sharing our stream around, ladies and gentlemen, so we will go quiet. Please help us out, share the stream in as many places as you can, invite your friends, subscribe to the channels that you're watching on. Let's get as many people in here. We are your local channel, and we're bringing you live coverage from an exclusive position at the runway visitor park at Manchester Airport. And we hope you enjoy the footage, guys. We're going to do our best to bring you a fantastic shot of the departure, and just keep your eye open, guys. It'll be taxiing out any second now. I'm going to get sharing the stream, put my teeth back in so I can speak properly. I'm having a bit of a mare this morning with my speech, I must admit. Stand by, guys. We'll be straight back with you.
The seating configuration of the 747-400 Barbarella was actually 14 business class seats, 66 premium economy, and 375 economy, totaling 455 seats in total. From initially being delivered to Virgin in May 2001, the aircraft then went on lease to a company called Aerosur of Bolivia, and they're returning back to Virgin in March 2012. So it was leased out actually from November 2009 through to March 2012. Barbarella's last revenue service was actually from Bridgetown, Barbados to Manchester on the 23rd of March. and entered into storage officially at Manchester on the 24th of March this year.
So the Rhino 737-800 bag that's just taxiing in is from Lisbon.
Virgin Atlantic, of course, have a long association with the Boeing 747 aircraft, and in fact the very first aircraft to enter the Virgin fleet was a 747 on the 22nd of June 1984. The airline has actually operated 30 different Boeing 747 aircraft, becoming the most popular aircraft flown by the airline in its 36-year history. As I'm sure that many of you, or all of you in the park are aware, on the 5th of May, it was decided by the company to retire immediately all the Boeing 747-400 aircraft of the Virgin fleet. This was likely to be, in fact, at least a year earlier than was originally planned, and came as a shock to many of the airline employees. I know that many of them are here today. All of the 7 Boeing 747s that were actually left in the fleet at that time have since been stored at Manchester, and are now slowly but surely departing either for further storage or indeed scrapping, or parting out is the more polite name that's used these days. Indeed, from the 747, actually everything on board can actually be sold, and these days they've become worth quite a lot of money, as the different parts are used for all sorts.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we are back with you now for live coverage of the Virgin Atlantic 747 G-VROM departure, Barbarella from Manchester Airport. You're watching your local channel. We bring you live footage every week from Manchester Airport. So if you love your local aviation, follow the channel, get involved in the chat. The aircraft is now taxiing out, so we'll bring you great views of this departure, guys. We're live from an exclusive location in the park with views right over the airfield unobstructed. So you're definitely guaranteed to get a fantastic shot here on Airliners Live, and a great community as well. So if you are new to the channel and it's your first time watching us, please follow the channel, and like I say, get involved in the community as well. So it's a great place to be a part of. We have a Ryanair rolling off 23 right. We are keeping an eye on the Virgin Atlantic, so you won't miss anything, ladies and gentlemen. At the moment, he still looks like he's up on the apron, so we've got some time.
And the Rhino 737 is departure bird is going to Copenhagen.
And like I say, ladies and gentlemen, do us a favour, share the stream, invite your friends into the stream. Let's get as many people in the community as we can. We'd really appreciate it. So it seems to be going to Heathrow for an engine swap or some engine work, Ben. So it's heading down to Heathrow, and then it will be getting some work done down there. We are looking at another 747 returning to Manchester Airport, which of course we'll cover live as well. We'll give you more info on that as and when we can. But for now, guys, just enjoy the stream. And we're keeping our eye out for the 747. Simon Grady, welcome to you. Hope you're well, mate.
To the future, Virgin Atlantic have in fact committed to continue operations out of Manchester Airport, which is we're very fortunate for. Very popular airline indeed, with a great history. And
welcome, Olivia. And Kira Brown, welcome to you. Janet, welcome to you as well. Huge welcome to everybody on YouTube. We really appreciate you tuning in.
383 on Facebook right now.
Wow, nice. Welcome, guys. We got Liz in the box with us, one of our community moderators. And beside me, just off to the left, is Mrs. Airliners Live, who's enjoying the Aviation today as well.
Virgin Atlantic, who indeed consist of
But neither of those two are going, Helen. There's another one that's going to be round the corner that's coming. The two that you can see there are going to be staying for a little while.
Hopefully get a shot of all three as she comes around.
I'm sure we will.
Yeah.
I left it at home today because I wouldn't get a picture today. Great coverage, says Stephen. Thank you, mate. And Dave tuning in from Ohio. Welcome to you, Dave. Julie Mason in the chat. Another extremely important community moderator as well. Just welcoming all of the new viewers. It's now showing on radar. Thank you, Scott. Appreciate it. No worries, Helen. Welcome to the community. Hope you're well.
Virgin Atlantic Airbus A330 departing all at the same time. Well, not literally, of course, but probably one behind each other at 2 o'clock on that day.
Welcome, John T. Hope you're well.
On Bank Holiday Monday.
And Stephen just saying great coverage. Thank you, mate.
Please come down to runway visit park for 2 o'clock.
Hello, Russell. This is your last chance to share the stream, ladies and gentlemen. The aircraft is being pushed back as we speak, and we'll be keeping an eye out for that arriving on the left-hand side as it taxis out. 23 right in operation today, but we're expecting the aircraft to pull up to the runway visitor park for a great view and a photo opportunity before it taxis down to 23 right. They've done it on all of the previous 747s, however it isn't 100% confirmed for today.
After the departure of the Virgin, if you fancy a spot of lunch, they're doing hot and cold food and beverages in the RBP cafe, and it's the Eat Out to Help Out. So it's
Thank you, Alfonso.
everything. So,
Afternoon, Yvonne.
great bargain in
Andy tuning in from Northwich.
RBP cap open, 50% off as is.
Welcome, Richard. Just in time, mate. Perfect.
The Virgin has just called it to ATC and confirmed that his intention to...
Yes, the sun has come out a little bit. We got blue sky directly above us. We do have quite a low cloud base around the airfield.
Quite nice now, though.
It is nice. I mean, I'm kind of hoping there's enough of a gap there for a little wing wave, maybe.
Hope so.
Maybe. Huge welcome if you're just tuning in. You're watching Airliners live. Thanks, guys, for choosing the channel. We appreciate it. Hey up, Sushi. How's it going on YouTube? Just Sushi is the name. YouTube, we do, for those of you watching on Facebook, our YouTube viewers don't always use their real names for their display names. So if you do hear me saying something quite odd, it's usually because I'm talking to YouTube.
What was Andy's again?
Andy's was Hingle McCringleberry.
I was about to say hickory dickory. I'm going to use that one then.
Virgin 747 is now on the taxi. This is such a good stream for the airport, guys. This is so good, says Jonty. Hey, welcome, mate. And Zaki, welcome to you as well. Great coverage from Blackpool, says Sean. Thank you, Sean. Sorry, I'm going a million miles an hour and not letting you get a word in edgeways.
I'm just waiting because I need to get a TikTok.
Oh, yeah. If you are on TikTok, ladies and gentlemen, search for Airliners_live after today's stream. Plenty of short clips on there.
Something put up every single day.
There is. I wake up every morning to a notification saying there's a new one. And it's growing quite well, actually. It's doing really well. Yeah, well. Jenny has it on the TV as well, thank you. So they're on 2-3 at the moment, Ken, so they'll be departing to the south. Debbie, it should be taxiing in about departing in about 5 or 10 minutes time. So not long to wait, ladies and gentlemen. The aircraft is on the move. If you're just tuning in, don't go anywhere. Virgin Atlantic G-VROM is on the taxi for its departure. So you've got about 10 minutes to wait.
And we should see it shortly, just coming round past the engine test bay.
Got pins and needles again.
Stand up. You're not on the camera. You can stand up and.
That's all right. Got bad circulation.
Jean in the chat saying it's going to London Heathrow. So yeah, because it's something, it needs to replace some of the engines to make sure that it goes back to the Lisa as it came to them, basically. So yeah, it's getting some work done down at London Heathrow.
Just leased.
Yep. Brian, you're welcome, mate. Thanks for your long-term viewership, Brian. Appreciate it. She's coming, says Callum.
I was going to say I can hear it.
Big shout out to Freya and Ewan watching from North Wales. Freya and Ewan, welcome, guys.
Just coming round the engine test bay now, and they'll go past the Premier Terminal.
Hello from South Wales, Samuel.
On the taxiway outside the runway to
I can just hear it. It's unmistakable, like engine noise.
It is, it is. And as soon as the aircraft does come, guys, don't worry. We will have our internal microphones off, and we'll just let you enjoy the aircraft. We won't be talking and shouting over it. We'll just enjoy the departure.
Enjoy,
off you
everyone.
go, enjoy. Off goes Liz to get some footage. Oh, you're brave.
It's not going to break, it'll be fine. Needs must. As long as I don't fall out.
And the desk doesn't go through. And all the
No,
streaming equipment goes on the floor.
No, it's very
But there it is.
You trying to say I'm fat?
No, I'm trying to say the desk is
Guys, just
very
have a
strong.
word with words.
So here she comes, Barbarella.
And there she is, ladies and gents. Now she'll taxi down the runway. She'll then make a turn and backtrack, and then she'll taxi straight back to give us another side view. You see this one last time as it departs from Manchester. You see the crew on board.
And there we can see the first officer giving us a big wave at the side of the aircraft. So it's wonderful.
And we'll give you a full side-on view of the aircraft as and when we can. It will take up nearly the full frame. Fantastic view here of G-VROM Barbarella as it stops in front of the runway visitor park for a photo opportunity. We're very proud to be covering this, guys. This is an empty flight, Patrick. And Andy just working his way up and down the aircraft, just giving you as much of a view as possible. We will see this again as it taxis back down, because it will be departing from 23 right. But it's been a pleasure to see these at Manchester. We've got a couple more to get out, but they'll be greatly missed. Greatly missed.
Absolutely fantastic. So we've certainly got the sun shining there on Barbarella today. Superb.
I said that, Jason. I thought that would have been amazing, mate.
Now, big taxi out, and then we'll be turning around once again onto the runway and taxiing back after for her departure from Manchester.
If you're just tuning in, welcome to Airliners Live. We bring you all of the great footage from Manchester Airport. on a weekly basis, completely free of charge, ladies and gentlemen. So if you love your aviation and you want to be part of a fantastic community, please follow the channel. Subscribe to the channel if you're watching on YouTube. And just enjoy the content, guys. That's the main thing. So the aircraft's just on its taxi now. It will backtrack, I believe, on 23 right to turn around, and it will taxi back up in front of us again and make its way down to 23 right.
Really random, is there anything new in? Gonna have to wing it.
Here you are. You got 8K.
Am I even in 8K? No, I'm not. I have to like. I've just got it in my.
Stunning view there as it just taxis down away from us. We will lose sight of it for a couple of seconds while it turns around, and then it will be back up on its way to us. So we will see this again, guys. And then of course we will have the departure. The aircraft will rotate straight ahead of us, just like this Eurowings is about to do now on 23 rights.
And the departing Airbus A319, just on the runway at the moment, is Eurowings to Düsseldorf.
Welcome to the stream, Jackie. A huge welcome, guys, if you're just tuning in. This is live coverage of the Virgin 747 departing from Manchester Airport. The aircraft is already taxiing, so stick with us, guys. It's slightly out of view at the moment while it's turning around. We will have a full uninterrupted view of the departure, guys, so don't go anywhere. You're watching your local channel, We're Airliners Live. And thanks very much for stopping by and enjoying the content with us today.
Judge it. Like, what's the 747 gonna look like on my phone?
Yeah, you got to try and guess, haven't you, for the videos?
When I'm looking at like a little biz jet,
Yeah,
it's there's absolutely no comparison.
you have to wing it.
I've managed it every other time. I just feel like there's more pressure now.
Listening in your car, speakers up, and the sub on is full blast, says David, ready to enjoy the departure. Hope Charlie's doing well in hospital today. Joanne, big shout out to Charlie. Get well soon, mate. Cheers, Hayden. Thank you, mate. And a big shout out to Chris as well. Jackie wanting to get a A massive shout out to Chris who's watching today. Stunning bizjet there. On its way into signature aviation. And we can see the 7-4 has just entered the runway to begin its backtrack. And we will be keeping an eye on that as it taxis all the way down for us, ladies and gentlemen. It will probably turn left back off onto the taxiway before it heads down to 23 right for its scheduled departure today. But Andy just bringing you a full wide shot there of the 747 taxiing down 05 left, and it looks absolutely fantastic, guys. Mrs. Airliners Live is on the way out to film us a nice video of this as well.
And he will now then come back down the taxiway, passing us in front on his way down to the end of 23 right for departure.
Welcome to the stream, Cole. Charlie's working today, Brian, I'm afraid. Afternoon, Mark. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. If you're just tuning in, a huge welcome to all of you.
So as the aircraft comes past the runway to start once again, the left-hand side of the aeroplane will be the captain this time. So please give the captain a wave once again as the taxis past. There you go, he's waving away at you now.
We're going to see straight into the flight deck there, getting a wave off the captain as it stops for a photo opportunity. Thank you for the 100, Jamie, I think that was. Thank you, mate. Great view, guys. Absolutely stunning view. Thank you, Danny. Welcome to the stream, mate. And we'll just go quiet, guys, and we'll let you enjoy the sound of these engines straight in front of us.
So as the American 747 Barbarella slowly taxis past now, it's great to have a second hold outside the RDC.
We'll break away very quickly just to show you the Qatar 350 that's just touched down. And we'll cut straight back to the 7-4. Just as the nose of the aircraft catches a light there, looks absolutely stunning with those two engines over the wing as well. We're extremely lucky to have one of the best views from the runway visitor park. And a huge shout out to the Aviation Society for making that possible for us, guys. Hope you're enjoying the content today. The aircraft is now going to commence its taxi down to 23 right. And you can see the freshly cut grass just being blown up as the aircraft taxis down. And if you love aviation content like this, ladies and gentlemen, then all of our content is completely free. So please follow the channel, and you can enjoy more great moments like this and general plane spotting from Manchester Airport. We do our best just to bring you as much free content as we can.
Where you can actually reconfigure the seat yourself, so you can reconfigure it for socialising, for eating, working or sleeping. So it gives a great, sort of very, very easy to use. Great flexibility there. So they're the two seats that have just been adopted by Qatar Airways on some of their A350 aircraft.
We've got a Qatar just taxiing past us now on the right hand side, so we'll break away quickly from the Virgin once we've got the shot of all three together, which is a great sight. Great wave off the Qatar pilots there as well, on that A350-900. Thank you for the sub, guys, coming through on YouTube. Over 1,000 live viewers watching our broadcast from Manchester Airport. That's fantastic, guys. Thanks a lot for all of you. The aircraft is now just getting towards the top end of 23 right, and that will be that'll be departing for us very shortly.
And hopefully we will get a wing wave off the aircraft when it departs as well, which is always great to see.
And there's a Virgin Atlantic cleared for takeoff, which we heard through the airport's tannoy system, which is making use of the ATC today for their event. The radar that you just saw on your screen is Flight Radar 24. If you do want a fantastic plane spotting app, please go and download Flight Radar 24. But for now, ladies and gentlemen, we'll hand over to the Virgin Atlantic 747 G-VROM Barbarella for the final time from Manchester Airport. Enjoy this departure, guys. Thanks so much for tuning in. We really do appreciate all of you. And let's enjoy this together, guys.
So just winding up at this time, we're going to cut off the commentary now, for those of you with the cine cameras and phones that want to film it, so no more commentary for a few moments.
Final check for dynamic, Andy. Dynamic check. And there she goes, ladies and gentlemen, wing waving out of view from the runway visitor park at Manchester Airport. That's Golf Victor Romeo Oscar Mike. What a fantastic departure, guys. I'm so glad. I am so glad that that we got the weather for that today. There she goes, guys. Unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable. That was a real great departure. That was awesome. Absolutely awesome. But ladies and gents, what a fantastic show. We got Mrs. Airliners live and Liz there in the background as well. And we got Andy up on the camera as well. Andy, what did you think of that, mate?
Really good. Brilliant. The battery on the camera, I don't know if you've seen the low battery warning.
I just saw it just then, yeah.
Happened just as it
Right,
as it went out of shot, so
quiz now.
yeah, all
Thank
good.
God. Thank
Brilliant
God
view,
for that.
amazing.
We mentioned
yeah.
before.
We'll put that in the show notes for the next one. Change battery before it starts taxiing.
Yeah.
That's a very good look. And guys, if you're new to the channel, please feel free to drop a follow. Guys on YouTube as well, subscribe to the channel. Ladies and gents, it's been an absolutely fantastic show today. And it was great to see. I'm really glad we got the wing wave as well, which is kind of a bit touch and go this morning when we were driving down. We had the rain on the way down to us, which was quite heavy. I didn't think we were going to get much of a good view, but the sun's come out and it's made for an absolutely spectacular visit. There's Mr. Nick Cohen as well, just in the shot. Hope you got a good picture of that, mate. Just dropping off a signed print, just a print of his Antonov picture that he took up in Scotland, which will be given away on the charity live stream as well. So thanks very much for that. I just got very nervous. Thanks, Mrs. Airlines Live pulled a plug out of the wall and I didn't know what she was pulling out. Woo! That was awesome. That was awesome. We've got another 7-3 on the way in, guys. So we'll stick with this for a couple more minutes. If you love plane spotting and you love watching it for free as part of a great community, then Airliners Live is the channel for you, ladies and gents. We'll be bringing you all of the coverage of the 7-4 departures, along with fantastic coverage from Manchester Airport as well. But yes, that wraps up today's Prime event, ladies and gents. Let us know in the chat, did you enjoy that?
And the 737 Ryanair is from Alicante. If you also want to buy some memorabilia from Virgin, we've got some Virgin photographs, we've got large 8x12 and also small postcard size. We've also got some Virgin models as well, so please go to the shop, Alison is in there, and purchase your Virgin memorabilia. If you fancy staying for a spotted lunch, I think there's a queue there for that. You can go in the RVP Cafe that is serving a variety of hot and cold food, and you can also take a seat underneath concourse. But if you just fancy an ice cream, Cheshire Real ice cream is also open as well. At the far end of the kiddies' ride, we have a trampoline, a bouncy castle and also a small train. They're all sanitised on a regular basis to keep them safe. Rides are priced at just £2.50 each. And if you want to come over to the park tomorrow, we have a family day, so parking is just costs £5 for the whole day. And we will have a commentary on, and we will have tours of the Concorde again, but also the Monarch DC-10 fuselage will be open. The flight deck is there with all the instrumentation still in place, and you will have the opportunity to go and sit on the flight deck and get your photograph taken. And that's just £3 each. Under twos go free on the aircraft tours. We will be doing some more quizzes later for the kids, so stand by. And they're all going to be Virgin-themed questions today. So the very first Boeing 747 to fly was on the 9th of February 1969. So the aircraft has been in our skies for 51 years. And I think
has anyone said they don't enjoy? Hey, we have a few, Richard. We have a few, but I think I know where they come from. Amazing coverage as always. Hey, thank you, Lisa. Thanks a lot. That was absolutely brilliant, says Jeffrey, with good camera work. Thanks very much, Jeffrey. Absolutely brilliant. He says, hey, well done to all the team. Thank you so much, mate. 50 stars for Daryl and 747 stars from David. Thank you, mate. Been tuned in for hours too, says Samantha. Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot. You can watch it back, Samantha. Don't worry. It's available to watch back on our page as soon as we go offline. Great as usual, says Lorraine. Always makes me tear up when you see the wing wave, says Michelle. Yeah. Oh yeah. That gets you. Cheers, Sean, saying fantastic. And Justin just saying, great stream, guys. Really enjoyed it. Thanks a lot from Mike. A cheers from Col. Susan enjoying it. Julie, Gary, Terry. Thanks, everyone. Really glad you enjoyed it today. Yeah, great. Big shout out to Mr. Andy Brownbill upstairs on the camera as well, who's got his mic with him.
Hello.
There he is. Great job, mate. Nice one.
Thank you very much. It's good fun. I've got 3 layers of coats on and a shirt on, so I'm a bit warm.
Are we ready to wrap it up then, do you think?
I think now is a good time to wrap it
up. We will wrap it up. Walton Dave saying, I've just subscribed on YouTube. Thank you so much, mate. Thanks for the coverage. Top notch as usual. Thank you so much, dude. Appreciate it. Guys on YouTube, you're all legends. Please make sure you subscribe to the channel. YouTube's going really well at the moment, and Facebook's just absolutely smashing it as well, guys. So we'll wrap it up there. We'll get Brown Bill down from the hut. As 100 comes in from Vicky. Thank you, Vicky. But for now, ladies and gents, we will sign off. We've been Airliners Live. From myself, Mrs. Airliners Live, Liz.
See you later, everyone.
And Brown Bill.
See you
up
later.
On the sticks. Hope you enjoyed that special coverage, guys, and we'll see you on the next one. Take care, ladies and gents, and ta-ra for now.